idea what's going on.
Oh yeah, you were going.
So yeah, Ryan, could you give us a recap for left?
I would fucking love to.
I'm actually gonna do the recap today because it has been a month, and
thank fucking God. Oh my lord. All day I've been like, I don't remember fine details of what we did.
30 seconds. I need my dice tray. I want to hear
it. Sure, do what you gotta do.
Looking well groomed there, my Sir Theo.
My forehead looks huge. They cut my hair really short.
You're right, I fucking take it back.
I like it though.
No, thanks. You know, you take your glasses off when you get your hair cut. I mean, some of you may not, but you take your glasses off. And he my hair was this. He grabbed this much of it, and he was like, "That good?" And I didn't have my fucking glasses on, so I was like, "Yeah, man." There it goes.
There it goes. You're assuming a much higher social aptitude if you think that I'm gonna tell a barber no, that it doesn't look good ever.
Yeah, you got me
right?
fucked up, dude.
I've never ever done that once ever in my life.
There's my barber and same.
I'm like.
Okay. So, last time we began our session right before a combat in Joffrier's office in Marin-Lenore. Vesper had just barred the door, breaking the lock, and then all hell broke loose in there, and a bunch of there was 2 mages and a couple of knights in there, and the guards and Joffrey himself. Thanks to Vesper's luck and some bad rolls on the luck of the die, people were not able to get in, although you did hear screaming and clashing of things happening outside as people tried to get in. However, throughout that time, you guys chopped up the baddies, and eventually Joffrey went down. I believe Kinfath put his staff on the man to make sure he didn't leave, so that you could interrogate him. And then, after finally pulling the right book, Finnan opened the bookcase secret passageway. It did, I think, take him almost 3 turns to find that, of note, but eventually opened it, and goes back there, and he finds these 3 kids in big glass tubes filled with this yellow resin that Azrael recognized as the same type of resin that his mother and the Don briefly was stored in previously. So they unlock these tubes, let the girls out. They seem to be in fine physical condition. They are clearly traumatized. Finnan gets them together, lets them know everything's going to be okay. They're going to get them home. Not sure exactly on the timing of this because multiple things were happening, but I know Azrael comes in, and using his modified memory, he amplifies it by giving up all of his time charges, and by giving up the memory that he just made of seeing his mother again, amplifies the spell to erase a much longer than that spell is supposed to do. And 2 of them who are willing to take it, now at this point we're just like, oh, why are we here? That's weird, let's go back. But they are otherwise cured, and it was Charlotte, I believe is her name, that to CH name for sure. Carmen. Yes, Carmen was like, nah. And wanted to live with it. At the same time, people were interrogating Joffrey outside, who's pinned to the ground. He offered a cure to Kaelinor by using this resin, saying that he had a same issue that Kaelinor now has in his arm, but that this could be the cure if he wanted it. Of course, Kaelinor declined. Before he could say much else, unfortunately, hearing the panic go quiet and a knock at the door, a few of the people, I think of Maeve, Azrael, and Kinfath, maybe? I don't know. Open the door to see Morgan standing on the outside, standing over an array of dead bodies. He pulls back a bow and necks Joffrey before he can say anything more, killing him instantly on the spot and then disappearing back down to hell. Leading to some suspicion about what the hell was that about. Why didn't he want that guy talking? Then after collecting everything, taking Joffrey's cloak, and searching for any more about what the hell was going on, everybody... well, there was a conversation also about Maeve wanting to go chase him, and then realizing that that's probably not the best idea right now. But eventually everybody gathers back up and teleports back to Ashman. Here, Azrael met Karen, called her a witch, and Karen went the fuck off on him, but they just decided to go downstairs and avoid that. And then when you got down there, your magic items were waiting for you. Everybody got a chance to describe theirs. I briefly described yours, Ryan, just firing off those 2 arrows. Do you remember the one that I sent you?
I could read it.
You know what? I will give you the chance right now to recontextualize what that looks like if you'd like. If you want to find this thing, everybody else has like picked theirs up. They're like down where Amethyst used to be. You can decide how you'd want to roleplay receiving that.
Do you have it? Do you have it somewhere?
I can find it, surely. It was a quiver. Surely paper.
Oh, is it an item? Quiver of life and death?
That's the one.
Alright. Basically, it's cool. I mean, I need to like actually hit bitches with it to do the thing, so.
Sure. At the time, I just described you like firing it off and hitting things, and some being black and some being gold.
Yeah. I like that for now. We'll do it in context.
Word. And then the last thing that happened was that Maeve picked up her item. A note on it that was told is supposed to amplify her connection to druidic magics. It successfully did so, but in doing so, a lot more energies were poured in. She succeeded on a wisdom saving throw and got the choice to feel into a sort of connection to the pestilence druidic magic that she has been using. And looking further into it, she suddenly was in the eyes of somebody walking through the circle of pestilence and hell, seeing his boots walk along the path, making squishy steps in the fleshy ground beneath him. He eventually gets to a larger room that opens up. He looks up to see Dahlia sitting on a throne and says, "What next, my queen?" As they put together that is Morgan. And that is where we ended. So with that, Maeve, your vision ends, and you are standing here with that new information. What do you do?
Right. I think she's gonna do that like dramatic. They get a vision, they like fall back, and they're like, what was that? This type thing.
Hmm.
And then everyone's just like there in a group.
Yeah,
Right.
just they were all picking up their items.
Okay. I don't know. um, she's gonna. I think she would wait for like a second and try to think through it.
Sure.
And I don't think she is like gonna announce it to everyone like crazy. So I don't know what to say.
Whoa, Maeve, are you okay? You look like you don't know what to say in a social situation and something just happened.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then she'll look at this gem that was on her staff of sorts, and it was green when she got it, and it like turns not green, and it'll be black now because that's what we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Maeve
And
is black
then-
now, confirmed.
No, and then guys, I don't know.
Is that Maeve saying, guys, I don't know, or Ivy saying, guys,
That's
I don't know?
Ivy. I'm stressed. I wasn't expecting this. She's not gonna say anything for just a little bit. You should go for a second. I'll think of it.
Sure. Well, the rest of you now fully kitted up with some epic shit that you asked for from the Fey Smiths, have all shown off your cool new stuff. In some ways, and more some than others. But now, Finnan, you're standing here with 3 children who don't belong here. And there's work to be done. So, back here in the Bastion with time to kill for the first time in a long time, and Finnan with a quest to fulfill, what do all the rest of you want to get done?
Pretty sure I planted some things.
That is very true.
Can I just start being like, I'm gonna go and take him back?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Do it in character though.
Kidnap your children.
Oh, okay. Well, we're all just kind of standing there looking at Maeve because Maeve was doing exasperated noises, and I'm gonna go. Okay, well, this was fun. I'll be back. I'm gonna go take them back, and I'll be back. I won't get into any trouble. I promise. We already took the pants, so it's fine.
Good.
And
Okay,
then
bye.
you know that if you're going by land, it's about a day, a sunlight's travel. You can get there by nightfall.
But that's fine with me. I will be back in 2 days. Maybe 3 if it depends on what's going on.
Okay, should we like wait right here? Or like meet you somewhere? Or
I don't. I would. Well.
did you pack a toothbrush?
Are we going anywhere else? If do I
I'm
need
not-
to meet you somewhere?
I'm not gonna
d-
lie, I kind of blacked out for like the past 12 hours. I don't really know what we're doing, but
Just come back here when you're done, Finnan. We'll be here.
Roger, Dodger. Finnan walks away.
Is hey, Finny, can I tag along?
fuck yes. Who said that? Where, Dad?
It's just I don't know any like I don't have anything to do in this city. So like if I can just be like helpful elsewhere.
I mean, I can always drop you off at home because we gotta go past it to go to, or just you continue the walk while I go to up and you go,
Well, I mean I could visit mom. That'd be cool. But if you're traveling the road, I figured more company is good, right?
You leave the plant here.
Oh, jeez.
Literally are
Terry, you cool with that? Terry's gonna lean around and look at him. He's like, "Bitch, I don't fucking like you. Yeah, put me down." Be totally cool with that.
So what is he the master of?
Duality. Puppets.
Oh.
He'll set Terry down right where he was standing in the middle of this giant dirt space. Be like, all right.
Can we play?
You want to go then? All right. Let's do it, man. Hell yeah. Road trip with the new homie. Like it.
I'm already rolling my eyes.
All right. Then, you start heading up the stairs, and Matute will follow. We'll catch back up with you. The rest of you all have some Bastion things you can do. You also can each create a new special space if you'd like, up to a level 13 one.
I sent the message in Lands Beyond to the Bastion wiki page so that everyone can see that again.
Nice.
I believe it's also pinned.
I didn't know if it was pinned.
I think.
Yep.
My bad, yo. How many days has it been since we were last here, Frost?
That is a good question, but I decided ahead of time that for that the thing says 7. We had reduced everything to 3. So I'm just saying for the sake of it that you're gonna roll 5 D100s and take and do that math from the table there.
Shit. All right. Well, while everyone else decides what they're gonna do, I'm gonna do that if that's okay.
Sure. You head up to the gaming hall. You see as you get there, there are like Gemstone Court Fae, like largely is the population here. They were working for Amethyst and they have still decided to stay here and help in the Bastion. But when they're not on the clock doing other things, they are here gambling. You also see Obi-Dobi the Orc, Eb's old sparring buddy, just down here, and he's just like, these guys are fucking weird, I gotta tell you, but I like them. They like the cut of their jib.
I'm gonna, as people are playing, as these fake creatures and Obi-Dobi are playing, I'm gonna like boss of the casino walk around and like put my hand on people's shoulders and like kind of squeeze them a little bit. Be like, how we doing over here? How we doing over here? You know? And then I'll walk over to the place where people turn in their chips to make money. And I'll go, what are the profits? And now I'm going to roll dice.
All right.
So you said 5 of them?
5 of them.
Each of these, the total does not matter. The actual roll for each of these is what matters.
Correct. Can't see the later two.
Jeez,
So you'll have to tell me.
41, 54, 79, 51, and 32.
That's a 57.
Sure. I didn't remember what I just said. 1, 2, 3 of them are 4 of them.
So yeah. I think
So I'll roll 8d6 times 10 plus the additional 1d6. So 9d6 times 10 is the gold that I get if I'm doing this correctly.
sounds right to me.
Sick. See how much money I made. 360 gold.
Hell yeah. Yep, the Fae fucking what do they call horse betting guys? Cabbies? Not a cabbie. Anyway, that guy is gonna be like, here you go, boss. That's what we've been making. We don't actually have that many customers. Maybe if you advertised or something. I don't know if you want like the public down here, but could help.
I'd look around for Eb and realize that he's dead and go, I don't know if that would be aligned with the wishes of the previous owners of this facilities, but I'll certainly bring it up to the group. You make a good point. What table's open? And I'd like to bet 350 gold on
Jesus
whatever
Christ.
the table is.
We'll call it blackjack, sure.
Okay.
All right. I always forget the rules that we make for this.
Same.
So I'm rolling a d20 against you. You, I think
You
by
did.
default, have a -2, and then each one you add to your disadvantage, you can add 50% more, is what
Yeah.
we'll say.
Yeah.
So how much what do you want your odds to be?
-6.
-6. Okay. So if you were, you're betting,
200%. Right?
sure, works for me.
I'd make 200% if I beat your roll.
Yep. And you're at a -6. So here's what you have to beat. You have to beat a 10. It's doable. It's doable. You need a 16 or higher. Tally goes to the
Holy
house.
shit. Come on. Fuck! There goes 350 gold.
Yep. Immediately gone. Good news is it goes back into your business, I suppose. But yeah.
I'll clap my hands and kind of rub them together. No luck tonight, fellas. And then I will go wander.
Tough luck there, Kinfeth. Yeah.
I will go wander.
Great. I believe as far as Vesper's Garden, you had some poison growing there.
Oh, fire.
So you can get that. Hold on, I have to pull up the page real quick. Oh, I closed it. This is it. Garden. Yes, you had some poison. So you extract some plants from it that can either make an antitoxin or a vial, or 2 vials of antitoxin, or a vial of basic poison.
Sick. Do I need to use those to turn them into something now, or can I have them to turn into whenever?
You can have them for whenever you'd like to do it.
Cool. I have jars with different plants, and my shit's labeled in the crib. And I'll plant some other stuff.
Hell yeah.
What else can I plant?
You can plant food, herbs that can turn into potions of healing, or more poison.
What do you guys think? Should we just stock up on healing potions for later?
It never hurts.
Yeah, they're always good to have.
Yeah, if I stock enough herbs and or potions of healing and combine them with something of a higher level eventually that we have get or make in our bastion, could we make big boy potions of healing?
Yeah, I think that'd be fine.
Upgrade them. Okay, so I'll start working on the herbs so we can get some potions brewing, and we'll figure that out later.
Hell yeah.
Are we doing another thing at some point? Making
well, you can go if you want to decide like above the table what you want that to be. Keith, the Italian guy, has to show up.
Right? Up to level 13?
Yeah, up to 13, yep.
Yeah.
I would get a meditation chamber while we're on this topic.
Reliquary is fucking cracked. And I have some flavor.
Great. You know what? I'm just gonna say for the sake of this, Keith comes downstairs into the arena. Whoever is there can greet him.
Hold on, Keith.
And he's like, "Oh hey, I was here to reinstall some pipes that Eb ordered a few weeks ago. Where's the man at?"
I take out a photograph. I haven't developed my photos yet. I show him the back of a film camera, and then never mind. He's dead, and his pipes no longer need fixed. His pipes are out of commission.
Oh. Well, shit. I mean, that was like one of my best customers. Like, I mean, honestly, my only customer, which is just this place, really needed a lot of upkeep, being that it is a fucking arena.
In his William, he left the rest of it to us. In his honor.
Well, you guys need any work done?
It just so happens that, yes.
Well, shit, okay, fucking, what do you want me to do?
What do you guys want?
A meditation chamber.
Foster, you said to us when you brought this up that we had to pay the associated costs with these facilities, and I was just trying to figure that out because everybody started throwing things out that they wanted. And for the special,
So yeah, there's no associated cost to build the thing, only an associated cost to make one that exists bigger if it has the option.
So we all get to pick a 13th level
if you'd like, or a lower one if you want. But yeah.
Oh, okay. I was sitting here thinking we were gonna have to budget and reason as a group, and that was gonna go badly.
We got a 5 each the first time. Right?
Yeah, it was up to 5 at that point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some good shit. I was thinking about like a meditation thing or like a shrine, a sanctuary, but I think reliquary mechanically is gonna work for that in character for me. But I'm basically setting up a fucking dragon shrine meditation zone to hold cool objects.
Hell yeah. Say it again.
That was the one I was gonna pick. So
you can have more than one.
Do that, yeah.
I feel like
if we flavor it in different ways, dog, I think they could be vastly different. The things we would probably use them for are likely different too.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, yeah, I think having 2 of those could be really interesting.
Yeah, I was like, do we need 2? I don't know.
I mean, we could have 2, but it could be a big thing that we both can use at the same time.
Okay.
Mechanically too, or something. I'm not gonna steal it from you. I don't think there's any reason we couldn't have to.
Okay. Then so be it.
Made once a reliquary tower as well, or a reliquary. Reliquary.
Yeah, I'll take a tower. Yeah.
There's a. Ivy, have you looked at the observatory?
Yes.
There's an observatory that also gives you access to the charms, if that's what you're looking at.
I'll reread it.
I don't know if that's Maeve flavor, but cool.
Can I mechanically, how would it work if I want to change Ren's sacristy into because we flavored it as having like a bunch of things set up to have view of like the sun. I want to change that into an observatory.
Oh yeah, that makes fucking sense.
And then I want to have the other room as well, if possible. But if I can't change that room, like if it's static,
I will let you change that one into the observatory. But if you want to have another room, that one's going to have to be a level 5 to keep the balance of whatever it is. So you can change it. Effectively change that one to whichever one is best for you, but because it makes the most sense for the observatory to already be there since the sun is there, that can go there, and then the next one will be replacing the level 5 one. Does that make sense?
Arcane study, level 5 arcane study.
Ooh, that's cool. What does that get?
A bunch of different things, just a bunch of arcana utility. To be honest, I haven't gotten too far. I haven't gotten too far into it. I would have, if he hadn't put the level 5 stipulation, I would have probably done the scriptorium to do some spell scroll stuff. But I think that's level 9.
That's also Asriel coded.
We'll just do the arcane study.
Hell yeah! All right, so arcane study and a observatory is going up.
I want to keep some of the garden in the sacristy that Ren put together. I would want to keep some of the garden fixtures. Just kind of a memory of home, but then change a lot of the reflection stuff into like an observatory purpose.
I like that.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Finnan, you totally told somebody what you would want to have built. So what do you want to have built?
I don't fucking know.
A theater, dude. A theater.
I gotta put on production over here and be like, hey.
Well, you don't have to. You just tell them to.
Dance, monkeys. I'm back from an adventure.
It's like Broadway.
Oh, guys, the greenhouse can make fruit that can make greater potions of healing. Can we upgrade the garden to a greenhouse eventually?
How much does that cost?
The greenhouse is level 9, and the garden was a level 5. But like, later,
Oh,
we could use more of our upgrading levels to do that, and that could help us with the potion situation.
I will say if you want to upgrade the garden to a greenhouse now by spending 2,000 gold to effectively enlarge the facility, I would allow that.
I gotta see how much gold.
Otherwise, you could do that in place of your sacristy.
I mean, if you're making potions of greater healing for the party with that, should totally come from party funds.
I agree.
So,
based on my funds.
We have 11,000 party gold, so.
I want to gamble it all away.
No.
We have 6 party gold. Invest.
Do we want to do that?
Well, I still want the reliquary no matter what. We don't have to do it now. We could do it later, but it might be good to do that now and have them later.
Yeah, I mean, I think that makes sense when the offer's on the table.
I feel like if we have the money to upgrade all the facilities that have an upgrade available based on gold cost, we just should.
Well, that one is like straight up a different facility, but upgrading them is like mechanically a thing.
Yes, the ones that mechanically have an option to upgrade, I think we should, because there's no downside to it.
Depends on how much it costs and what the upgrade's worth.
Yeah. That's gonna matter. What does everybody else want to do?
If it doesn't impede you, I say spend the 2K. Start making better healing potions.
Makes sense.
I just deducted it from the party funds.
Cool. So we'll say those herbs are the big healing fruit now. Well, actually, they're still just herbs. They're just better.
Works for me.
But there are fruits that, like a good berry, can give the lesser restoration spell if they're eaten within 24 hours, which is also sweet.
No.
If we ever need that.
That is sick.
And way better poison, truth serum, and cool poison.
The poison for Cusco goes poison. What did Kaelinor want to add?
I would like to add an archive. Yep. Called
Understandable.
out.
Maps and scrolls.
And I would like for this archive to have
that's cool.
I'm trying to pick between a couple of these. Well, do I have to choose this now when I build it? It's on.
Oh yeah. You gotta choose your book. Yeah.
Yeah. Go with the history checks one, the Chronepsis Chronicles.
Cool.
That religion check one could come in handy at some point.
That's true, but
eventually.
Not the thing that Kaelinor would think about.
You could create and enlarge the archive to get 2 books.
Well,
that's
it'd have to exist
2
before we enlarge
additional
it, right?
books.
Oh yeah, you get 3 total books. That's actually huge.
Yeah, I get advantage on Arcana, Nature, or no, not Nature, Arcana, History, and
holding the books.
Religion checks. I have to be in the
we
facility.
Have to come back to the books.
But like, yeah.
And do some really boosted research.
That's sick.
It's a lot of gold. What do people think about that?
Let's weigh our other options, and if we don't want to upgrade anything else, then why not? We just got tricked out magical items. We probably don't want to go shopping for something like that this session.
Seeing Ivy look up after they specifically said earlier, I want to go get some cool shit because I didn't get anything last time.
Did you not get an item?
Well, I did, but the last time we went shopping and picked out cool things, I didn't get one because I was like, next time I get to spend more money. But if we're not shopping, that's okay. Next time.
I mean, we are in a big city. If you need to run up and get something that is viable.
I don't have a specific thing though, so.
All right, well, we can make a target run later.
Yeah. If we stop by a gas station.
Takis.
Yeah, I'll get
please.
Sorry, I stepped away in a hurry because my wife needed help getting the front door open. What did people say about the thing? Should I detect gold or no?
Let's see what else we want to do, and if that's what we need to do, then let's go for it.
Cool. For now, I will leave it.
What's the final decision on Maeve here?
I'm gonna get the same thing if it's not
Secrecy?
weird.
No, reliquary.
Reliquary, that's what it was, yes.
Yeah.
Reliquary, yes.
So you said it was only level 5 last time?
I think so, yeah.
5? Okay. Well, I had a trophy room. I don't know how that happened because that's definitely level 9.
I thought you said 9 last time.
It might have been 9, to be honest.
9 or below. The garden's only level 5, but
we also have the gaming hall, which is 9.
Yeah.
Okay, then it was probably 9.
I think just some things took longer. Like the higher level things, maybe it took longer, but yeah,
was it? I thought you had the greenhouse already, but
no, I definitely only had the garden.
Okay. Well, I had the trophy room.
Is the greenhouse
it's not
level
even
9?
It's level 9, I guess.
Oh, well. Did
I thought you did. I thought you did. Maybe read it and see it like.
I mean, it's the same shit. It's just better. Is there anything that says we for sure had a garden that you know of, Foster? I thought it was the garden, but if it's literally the same thing. The plane chase card says Vesper's greenhouse.
Yeah.
Well, that's true, but Vesper's greenhouse is the one at the university, so.
Morgan had the garden at some point, so I don't know if it got taken over.
Did you have a garden?
I feel like I remember now. Somebody had a garden and somebody had a greenhouse.
Were you making food?
Morgan would have had a garden for sure. He was a flower planting fool, but he was probably making poison.
So did we just spend 2,000 gold on nothing?
No. If you already have a greenhouse, then we'll keep that.
Upgrade the other thing.
You want to upgrade the archive then?
Big library?
If we already spent it.
Cool.
I can put it back too, but I'm not going to say no. In that case, where did it go? The Big B's Handy Arcana Codex, the Chronopsis Chronicles, and the Old Faith and Other Religions. Boom.
Hell yeah.
Lots of advantages.
All those go in the thing. And then what did Finnan want to have built?
I'm looking at this pub.
I was going to say somebody should take the pub.
Yes.
It's really cool.
Yes.
The theater was throwing me off, so I was like, I'm going to go look at other things. I kind of like the pub.
I support the
All
pub.
right. Hell yeah. Take the pub. Keith is going to take all of your instructions and be like, hell yeah, I know this space like it's my fucking baby. I don't have children. Anyway, I'll have this done by like noon tomorrow. I got a bunch of boys who are gonna come in, and if I can borrow your sparkly dudes, like we can really speed this up.
Yup.
All right. I'm on it. He pulls a hammer out of fucking cartoon space and gets to work. With all of that done, everybody's previous stuff we need to catch up on. Vesper and Kinfat did theirs. Ivy, do you remember what Maeve had going on in the trophy room?
Yeah, I was doing a trinket search. I think I just have to like roll for it's like common magic item guys.
Gotcha.
Open it up, I think there's a link. Okay, trophy. So I'm rolling a D100.
Yeah.
Okay. 22.
2.
Horn
Good.
of Silent Alarm.
Yeah, okay. Has 4 charges, regains dawn. Oh, okay. So yeah, you can choose somebody within 600 feet to know that there's trouble and nobody else will hear it.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
I'll take it. And then can I just like have them be looking again for next time?
Absolutely.
Awesome, thank you.
Fantastic. Then let's see. Kaelinor, you previously had was it a study? He's not here. Morgan had a garden. I'm just gonna say that Vesper comes back and finds a couple pieces of poison in there.
Oh, sick.
Sorry, I'm here.
What was your old room?
It is a workshop, and they were working on an alchemy jug for me.
Great. It's done. You have an
Cool.
alchemy jug.
Now I want them to start working on an instrument of the bards.
What?
That is a thing that they can do.
Huh?
Are we
Hell
starting
yeah.
a band?
No.
They will start on that.
Right.
And then Ren's, was anything happening in the sacristy? Is that what you had?
There was some confusion when we left off the last time, because that was when I'd brought up making an unspelled staff, and that was when the conversation began with, like, it's an uncommon relic, but then the assignment of the spell determines the rarity of the staff, and so can I create an uncommon staff that has a higher, like a mid-level spell on it? And we ended up saying, let's talk about it, and then we didn't. And so it feels unresolved. I can just pick something on the list and just be done.
So you were making an uncommon relic, and you were making what specifically? It was a installed staff?
That's where we were talking about the gravity sinkhole spell for the first time.
Gotcha.
Which is how we got to where we are today. Which means we obviously did not resolve that, but we don't have to anymore.
Well, it looks like since it was uncommon at the time, I believe it can only be a level 1 spell or a cantrip. But you can choose any one of them, any spell you want at this point, and you can make a staff for it.
Wish.
Okay. Best level 1 spell is probably just shield, right?
Mage armor is level 1.
I can't cast mage armor.
Meteor is level 1.
Cure wounds is level 1.
Meteor swarm.
I think it would either need to be shield or gift of alacrity. Let's do. Does a spell cast from a staff follow the spell timing, or is the quarterstaff? Is it like quarterstaff timing?
I think it is spell timing. You just use that instead of your focus and a slot.
Then let's do shield. We'll make it shield.
That makes sense.
I like one more ability to react, especially in not using a spell slot.
Free instant in your hand.
Essentially.
Wild.
I mean, I do have to have the staff equipped, and I'm not exactly the staff wielding wizard type.
Yeah, like bitches.
Yeah, who would wield the staff?
Wizards.
Add a staff this be? Of shield, staff of shield. How do I account for this in my inventory?
Good question. I made a custom item for stuff to add descriptions to, and I can change the quantity if I have like my good berries or a custom item.
Willa makes a theater.
Makes sense.
Willa, stop.
Sorry to interrupt there. Riley called me back. He should be here soon. What was your conclusion on what you made? Was it a shield?
Shield. I found an unspelled staff. I just have to figure out how to. Hopefully, there's a spot that I can just drop a spell onto.
That'd be great. With that done, everybody has collected their things from this bastion. The new works are on their way and it should be done tomorrow. You now have the rest of the day to kind of do whatever you want. So is there anything anyone would like to get done in the city, or just roleplay you guys would like to do?
I would want to go out into the city.
Yeah, absolutely. This man, how, do you express that to anybody, or do you just want to start walking?
I think I would wander out.
Understandable.
I think I'm just curious.
Yeah, you walk out, and question for you now: being in a space that nobody knows you, do you wear the owl mask out here?
No.
Cool.
I think he has expressed relief of not being known at all.
And nobody here, despite your status elsewhere. You walk out into this space that it's not as big as Soul City, because they have several large cities as opposed to the one, but it's a sizable city. I mean, it's their capital. It seems to be busy, very well integrated, similar to Soul City, but more so even than what you're used to at home. What do you look for? Where do you go? Where do you wander?
I would wander looking for libraries, magic shops, and or probably those two.
Sure.
Probably those two.
You easily find a library. There's several libraries around the public places to go in and find books. You see a tiny little old tabaxi. He looks like he's on his 9th life. But he reaches up a little paw hand and is like, "What do you want?"
I was looking for a history of the city. Maybe
Ashmere specifically is this city.
I guess that and the larger area too, like all of the city. He'll say, not knowing all of the cities or how big this area is. He'll say, or of all the cities on the continent.
Okay, so all right, here's like an atlas, and here is he's gonna waddle around a corner, come out with a giant tome. Here is as much written history as we could collect in a single book, and he puts it down. And you know that the book in SpongeBob that's just like really long, and like impossible. Yeah, he just puts that on the table.
The Impossible Book. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Is there literature on the Feywilds or Pulpertudo?
What?
Never mind. I appreciate the atlas. Thank you.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna go have a smoke. And he walks outside.
Doesn't sound like he should do that.
And I would start reading that, and we can use that as a chance to like do something else with other people too.
Sure. What are you looking for in there specifically? Just like you just trying to like catch up on the history of this place?
I think he is specifically interested in. I think he's just naturally inquisitive with the creation of cities, how people might have come together, how they are as integrated as they are. Basically, trying to take notes for another continent that happens to have political structure he's involved in. But I think that he's interested in just finding out new, maybe magics that may or may not exist back home, or just if things are more common over here, different schools or types of magic that maybe haven't been found or noticed or practiced, etc. Basically just looking for things that are different.
Sure. I think as far as the history of cities forming here, I think you find that largely this place was never separated. I mean, like, people were born wherever they were born, and cities, like, in ancient history, were just people who got together, not really caring about what species they were or where they came from, and just like, hey, this is the spot that has water, or this is the spot that has a magical ley line. We're gonna build a city here, and it has this continent has only ever seen war when the Infernals and the Celestials were fighting, and some people joined in there to try to gain power, but there was never like an Elvish civil war or 5 nations fighting or anything like that. You do see as that there is one city that is like still kind of segregated, and that's Cradle, down in the southwest. It is the city of Tabaxi. It is like just a bunch of cat people living there. And on the terms of magic, you also see that in that city specifically, they practice shadow magic, which is something that's not super common anywhere else. And also on the front of magic, you see that Palin has an eternal winter curse. So it is under constant rime and frost. And that is a note as well.
Interesting. Is there maybe a book on shadow magic? Or maybe Tabaxi history? Maybe that would help too. I don't know. Sure.
I will say you can go and find that, and then while you do that, I'm going to check in with another player real quick.
Sure thing.
Theo.
I just have a quick question.
Yeah.
On Whim, are the only 2 remaining riffs Cradle and Palin?
I think so.
Interesting. Okay, I was just curious. That was all. I didn't have anything to add.
No. Did you want to do anything with your time?
Literally no.
Okay, cool.
I'm just waiting for the meditation chamber to finish more than anything else.
Cool. Ivy/Maeve?
Yeah, I want to try to like focus crazy again with this staff.
Sure.
See what happens before I like to.
Here's what I will say. Now that you have calmed the mind of these, or calmed the storm of these new magics, things feel stable, and the focus you try to focus, and nothing immediately happens. But I'll tell you as a player mechanically, if you use its other function, another roll will be made to see what you can see.
Awesome. Okay. On that note, she's gonna try to find Kaelinor, because that's what happens when I don't know what to do. So where would he be?
probably about to go run errands. About to head out.
Okay, she would stop him and she would say, "Hey, do you have a minute?"
Oh, certainly. What's up, Maeve?
So, I guess I just wanted an opinion on something. So, like, I didn't want to say it in front of everybody because I didn't really know how true this was. But when I picked up my staff, right, it's supposed to grant a deeper connection to, like, druidic magic and the past guardians, but it didn't, and it kind of connected more to the blight, and I saw through what I think was Morgan's eyes. He's like in hell, and then he walks up to a throne, and Dahlia was on it.
And you think this is something that was happening as you saw it, not like a vision?
I'm not sure exactly. It felt like I was there. It felt like it was happening then. But I don't know. I mean, it's the first time using it, so I didn't want to like tell everyone immediately.
Understand. That is troubling. I suspected our defeat of Dahlia was somewhat too easy for how powerful she'd become. Hold on real quick. I don't want to speak out of turn and start talking about what I know about like demons and power and stuff and like D&D lore and have that not be how our shit works. Would Kaelinor know how like the hierarchy of the hells worked and like how those powerful beings like with so like if how that power works?
Yeah, I like you lived through the Wars here, I think. Because you're old. So you know a thing or two about them. Yeah, you know that lords at the top are largely just preeminent power in their domain. Like the Lord of Pain, for example, as was later retconned in my book, like was a gladiator that just brutally murdered people in the field and did that for so long and gained a bunch of praise, and that praise and worship escalated him into power, into lordship. You go ahead and make me a history check actually for this other bit.
Since I'm in the Bastion, can I roll with it? Oh no, the thing's not built yet.
If you wait not built 7 yet, days.
Yeah,
that's true.
Well,
it's gonna be done tomorrow, but yeah.
You said history?
Yeah. Yeah.
22.
With a 22, you are only aware of one other time of seeing an actual like a Lord of Hell slain. But he was slain on a battlefield on the mortal plane, and then a few days later was back and attacking.
Okay.
What other information did you ask? I don't recall it.
I just more that was mostly it. Like the Lord being slain and then coming back is kind of the thing that I was picking for. The powers that be in the hills, they're persistent, hard to snuff out. I don't know. I was optimistic, but fearful something might happen with Dahlia still. I don't know how to pursue that safely.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll see if through, using it more. If I see anything else, I guess I'll let you know.
I'm always here. Be careful with that, particularly around powerful entities. There's always the risk of divination going both ways. Just be cautious.
She nods.
Do you want to tell anybody else about that, or should we just wait until we know more?
I'm not sure. I want to be more competent, but I also don't want to like be keeping a secret.
That's fair.
You know?
Are you trying to keep this a secret, by the way? From my friend I was on my way to visit? I have a passive perception of I know what's happening upstairs.
I'm not trying to keep it a secret. I just told you. I would just want to feel more confident about what I saw.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I can tell people kind of the same gist, like, I'm not sure, but it happened kind of thing. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's good for everybody to be on the same page. Perhaps, maybe try again now and again. That didn't feel right when it came out of my face. And then when Finn's back, we can have a conversation as a group.
Okay, sounds like a plan. And maybe we'll leave.
I am right behind you.
Hello, Vesper.
Oh, good morning. I
Can
didn't
I leave?
hear any. Okay. Is everything good? Somebody else can go now.
Oh, okay. I guess with that, Kaylin, or you want to run some errands?
Yeah. I would like to visit Ebenezer's family, but I want to do that when Riley's here.
Sure, valid. We can do something else first, then get back to that.
I want to try this again, in a different place. I want to go around to like anywhere that's selling armor, and I need functionally a set of plate mail, but without like all like the under stuff, like the chainmail and like all the like connective supporting pieces, the pads and all that extra shit. I just need the fucking armor pieces, and I don't care if they're beat up, and I want to try to get that for a deal, and I want to peruse and see if I can find that.
Okay. Yeah, probably findable. Could you give me an investigation? And if it's lower than 20, we're just going to use your passive. But we're really going to get into how good you can find. 22. Cool.
Right. I'm going to roll because I grab these days.
Oh, that's your history, I see.
Investigation and history are the same. I got a 23.
23. Excellent. You walk around for a while and looking for where to find this stuff. You ask a couple people if they know a place where you can find something like that. And somebody points you to the guard surplus guy who takes all the shit that the guards of the castle no longer need. And he's got a little shop that's like built into the guard, like the wall of the castle grounds. And you make your way there. You see he's got a bunch of like not in great shape armor and weapons, but all available for resale. It's just like a little. Imagine just like a hole in the wall pizza shop. How the little grate comes up, and it's just like a tiny little spot. It's just him surrounded by armor at a little stand, and this thing comes up, and he sees you as you walk up.
Sick. Hello, sir.
Howdy.
Would you happen to have some plate that I could buy on the cheap? Just looking for a plate itself. I don't need any other pieces.
Like you don't need all the accoutrement of the chainmail and the. Do you need the these parts? He would know what they're called. I don't. Pauldron? That's a shoulder. I don't know. What are these?
Shoulder.
Yeah.
Gauntlet. I mean,
yeah, gauntlet. There we go.
Yeah. The gauntlet, hands, boots, greaves, like all of the actual surface plate armor, but not chain, not padding. The bells and whistles.
Huh. All right. Well, I suppose I can resell those with another set when the next one comes in. Let me see here. He's gonna pull things down off the wall of this tiny little space, put them on the thing in front of you, and he's like, "Well, I'd sell the whole thing for probably 1,200. If you don't need the underparts, I could do it for maybe 800 gold."
Sure. I'll take it. While I'm here, could I also get just simple long sword and maybe a shield?
Sure. Hey, look, it's a bitch. Hold on. Yes, he will sell you a long sword used for 11 gold, which is way
Sick.
cheaper. And a shield. He will sell you one for 8.
Oh, okay. So 819 total.
Sounds right to me.
Okay. I will thank him slowly and totally nonchalantly in front of this guy, just one by one, put all the pieces in my sci-fi bag of holding, and I'll thank him and I will head on my way.
Ain't my job to ask questions. All right.
Did we long rest? No.
Technically not yet. You ordered a feeder, and now you have the rest of the day to do whatever you want. What would you like to do?
I'd like to put on my new shiny armor. First of all.
Yeah. I think we did that at the end of the last session. So yes, you have that on.
Oh, we did it last session.
You look sick as fuck.
Awesome. I'm gonna go find Maeve.
Great.
Reported.
You find Maeve up near the entrance to the arena. Is Vesper still here?
I was waiting to talk to Kaelinor before he left. Now he's shopping, so I'm probably gonna be doing something else.
Okay, my bad.
No, it's okay. I thought when I said somebody else can go now that we would get our conversation after he just had a conversation, but instead he left.
Sure.
So I'm developing photos, I think.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Right over there, Riley, looking high.
Then Willa does find Maeve. What would you like to talk about?
Hey Maeve, how do I look? And she's gonna like pose in her new armor, and she's gonna like wave her hair around and try to be as hot as possible right now.
Seduction check?
You look
No,
sick.
I'm not seducing. I'm just like.
Just say, yeah, you look pretty cool.
Sweet. I was hoping so, and it's nice to have your approval. That sounds kind of weird to say out loud.
Yep.
Anyway, what are you doing today?
I'm not really doing anything.
Sweet. Willow will plop down beside you.
Okay.
And hang out with you.
Maeve, that was the wrong answer.
Because I have to walk my fish or anything.
Oh, rude.
Like-
Dude, I'm not a liar. I think at that point, I think Maeve will not say anything, so you guys would just be sitting there. So
Yeah, that's cool. We don't talk a whole lot anyway.
I think
So
after like 2 minutes of silence, she's gonna get up.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm just leaving. She's gonna walk like away somewhere.
Oh fuck, man.
Damn.
Well, aired out my business and then just sit next to me. I'm leaving.
Willow will take a moment to ponder what just happened. And someone else go, please.
Great. Let's see. Where were we at? Azrael, you've looked on stuff for the Tabaxi and Shadow Magic. You do find a book of history there. It is not a magical tome of spells or explanation on how to do it, but there's a history of how it's been kept and how the Tabaxi use it to move through shadow through their town, and how it enables them to be especially elusive to outsiders who come into their city.
Does it describe a way to like interact with that, or like
yeah, I
maybe
think you find in there that there is a great master that still teaches new people who have a harder time learning it, as it seems to be kind of come natural to the people who live in Cradle. But he still teaches there. His name will be no. Well, we can start there. Wilby Flilby Dilby Milby. Wilby Flilby Dilby Milby.
Willfield Dilmill?
Wilby Flilby Dill.
Willfield Dilmill.
Milby. Writing that down because I'm not gonna remember it if I don't. But that's his name. And he is a master of the craft and is known to mostly only teach Tabaxi, but has in the past taught outsiders shadow magic.
stick? I don't want to double dip, but this would probably be the point where I exit the library and go look for a magic shop.
Cool, absolutely. What kind of stuff are you looking for? I think there, as was noted previously, that you wouldn't know because you've never been here. This town is not huge on magic shops. It is Heron that has like the big monopoly on it. But you can find some lower grade stuff. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Trinkets, wearables. Yeah, no, nothing in particular. It's just true shopping.
Sure. I'm gonna say like you don't find any. Again, there's not a lot here. But you. Where is my? You were in the. What kind of room did Ren have again? Did he have a reliquary?
Sacristy.
What was it? Sacristy. Okay, great.
Who assumed Ebenezer's stuff? Did anybody?
I forgot what your old one was, so I literally didn't even resolve that. But Keith came in. He was like, "Hey, I'm here to repair some pipes that Ebenezer ordered like 3 weeks ago. Where's he at?" And then he was like, "They're like, he's dead." And he was like, "Oh, well, he was like my best and only customer. Do you guys need work done?" And then they're like, "Yeah, here's what we need." And so he was like, "Cool."
Best
Okay.
and only customer.
I will say that you are able to find, if you use that that very list, that sacristy list of relics, you will be able to find anything uncommon or lower here.
Oh, I could have just made it.
Well, you could, but that takes some time. That takes 3 days. You're not going to stay here for 3 days. You could just buy one. But if you ever go to Heron, they've got a lot of good shit.
Yeah, I'll probably just head home.
Understandable. You make your way there. Kaelinor, you had another stop at least.
Yes. I want to go to the Cassius is his son, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to go.
Cassius is
That's my dad.
Yeah, Callum's dad. It's
Cassidy.
Cassidy. Yes.
Hands off my
I
dad,
mixed
bro.
I just mixed up the names.
Hands off.
Fucking the DM said yes. Like I can't be that wrong.
It was close.
Cassidy, I would like to go find him.
Sure. Yeah.
I totally could have answered that, but just like completely, just like
You were
that would
zoned in on
ride.
the ice cream, dude.
I was so hard, bro.
Yeah, you go to the Thin Falcon and find Cassidy. He's helping another customer and hands them a key as you enter. But then he sees you walking in and goes, Kaelinor, what can I do for you?
I just wanted to come by and check in on you guys. We've been gone a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, appreciate that. We're getting by. It's been a little weird managing a second business that was like my dad's very recently. But you know, doing our best to move on as best we can.
Your family is resilient folk. Father's proof of that.
Yeah, I mean, Dad went through a lot. Somehow was always still super happy, so just trying to follow in his footsteps. It's weird with Jackie. I'm not even entirely sure he understands the permanency of Ed being gone, but you know, I guess that can be tough with kids his age.
Yeah. It's I'm sure he'll understand in time.
Yeah, I mean, eventually when he never sees his granddad again, he will understand.
Yeah, I suppose. I was going to say that he's seems to be quite a smart boy, but that is true, I suppose.
I mean, eventually it'll sink in.
Well, on the topic of Jackie, I just wanted to let you know, I was rather impressed the last time I came by how he put together the pieces of that spell. Not a complicated spell, but to do so just through having watched your father do it before, it is an impressive feat. I've been putting something together a little bit, and I'm gonna pull a little book out of my pack. I want to give this to you. I have transcribed a handful of spells into this. I made sure to select things that were not directly dangerous. Not to say there couldn't be mischief. Magic is a powerful tool in the hands of one with a interesting imagination, as I'm sure a child does. But he's not going to start any fires.
Oh, that's good to hear.
And I didn't want to overstep and try to give it to him directly. I think as a father, you should be in charge of that. But I just wanted to extend it as an offer.
Yeah, he's gonna reach out and take it and kind of hold it and like flip through the pages a little bit. He's like, in the sense that like he just wants to double check that none of these are going to destroy his business. And then he's like, I really appreciate it, Kaelinor. I mean, I think it's my job as his dad to foster interest in the things he's good at. So I will see what he thinks about it. But yeah, I'll definitely show him.
I'm glad to hear that. He's young now. Lots of things can change in a childhood, but when it's the time, if he's interested in attending Bogset, you contact me and I'll make sure he gets in.
Well, I can certainly appreciate that. It's a prestigious school. Between your recommendation and his granddad being an alum, that would be a life-changing thing for him to do one day. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. It's the least I can.
He's gonna sit back and think for a second, and then just be like, "It's not really my business, I suppose, but is the world still gonna like explode or whatever? Are we in imminent danger?"
You're not in imminent danger. No. There will always be dark forces at play, but we have, at the very least, done what we can to slow it for now. There's still work to be done, but you don't need to fear for your family's lives tomorrow.
Well, you could always get hit by a speeding wagon, but I do appreciate knowing that for sure.
Gosh dang it.
Well, thank you, Kaelinor. I appreciate it. Have a good one.
Absolutely. You too.
Ebenezer raises from the grave and goes give Kaelinor a hug.
I cast a lightning bolt on the zombie.
That was so awesome.
From there, I'm gonna go back to our base and try and find Vesper. So
cool. Along the way, actually, as you are making your way there, you run into two familiar faces walking the street. You see Jessox looking a little wobbly on his degrading legs, and Delilah, his tiefling foster daughter. And Jessox looks up to you, sees you, and kind of waves you down a little bit. And he says, "Hi, friend. Quick, do you mind if I ask a quick question? I don't mean to bother you."
No, absolutely.
Has anything drastically changed in the domain of our father recently?
Oh no. Specifically, I'm not sure, but there's a possibility. What? Why do you ask?
Sweetie, you mind going over to that corner, putting your fingers in your ears and going la 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 as loud as you can? She's like, okay, and goes over and plugs her ears. She came to me last night, saying that something that felt like her father but didn't sound like her father reached out and offered her a better life. She told me, I said no, I like my new daddy, but that is concerning, is it not?
Yes, that absolutely. Excuse me. Is that all that it said?
That's all she would tell me. I mean, she said it was more of a feeling than necessarily a voice, but she had a similar connection with her father, I'm sure. But he He's dead, isn't he?
Her father's dead. His domain is not.
Ah, yeah.
I'm sorry. You said when did this happen?
This morning.
This morning. My friend, I don't have a straight answer for you, but if I'm able to find anything out, I'll make sure you know immediately.
I do appreciate that. Also, I wanted you to know I used your markup and finished a blueprint of sorts. If the time ever comes, it's ready.
The arm?
Yes, I was trying to be vague because I didn't know if that was ever talked about. But okay, yes.
I wasn't.
Thing.
I'm talking. I was also like, I've got the. I forgot about it until you said this guy's name, but I also have the next like upgrade material that he talked about for my sword, and I didn't know if it was about that.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, if you wanted to go back there, I will say in character as if you had just said that. It'd be like, oh yeah, well, we can do that too. Come by maybe tomorrow morning. I've got plenty of time, and we can get that done.
Certainly. Suppose I'll see you then.
Fantastic. Have a good one.
You too.
Come here, darling. You don't have to. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Then you walk away. So you go back. You find this.
Yes.
I am in a fucking darkness cloud cast in my room or some shit. Developing photos. Trying to read the instructions that I wrote down from that guy in whatever land. With some weird fucking plant goggles on and like rubber gloves and chemicals, and I'm hanging things on the wall.
Knock on your bedroom door.
Hello? Wait. Don't. No, you're good. You can come in.
I suppose I will step inside.
You step into total darkness.
Vesper?
It's me, yes. I'm trying to do the pictures.
Okay. How does that work?
Well, there's a list of instructions that I am not reading in the corner.
Well, it might
Could
be
you
easier
read
to...
those to me and help me? You're a guy of science and experiments and stuff, and we've only blown up a whole lab once.
Hold on. Am I able to see in this darkness with my dark vision, or is it like
I don't have
magical darkness?
I don't think I have actual darkness.
You don't have the darkness spell?
So,
Okay.
I don't think so. I could have prepared it at some point potentially, but let's just say it's dark as fuck in here. We're underground, right?
Cool. Yeah, you're underground, and maybe you made a fog cloud or something.
Oh,
Okay.
I can rope trick to have a secret room.
There we go.
What the fuck
That'll
does
work.
that mean?
Rope trick.
It's extra dimensional space, much like your box.
Oh,
So I could just
That's
make
cool.
it a dark room.
that's a cool idea.
That works for me.
Little pocket dimension dark
Yeah.
room.
What's up, man?
Well, I just had a project I was gonna work on. I was wondering if you might offer me a spare set of hands.
Oh yeah, I totally have hands. Could you help me finish washing these photos off so we can leave them to
Oh yeah.
dry?
Now that I'm here, I can do that with you.
Cool. And we'll rinse some stuff and I guess put it on paper. I got paper, right? I think I got paper.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got all the things needed.
Cool. I'll do that and then leave. I think there was like 5 or 6 photos that I took, something like that, and I'll leave them on like a little clipped string.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we're done with that, I can bibbity boppity put that rope back in my ass.
Yeah, man.
Okay, thanks. It smells like shit in here. And by shit, I mean, photochemicals.
It
I gotta figure out how to
does
get
smell
more
bad.
of this stuff.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling about my ammunition.
All right.
But fortunately, I have a decent supply.
We could figure it out. Wait, didn't you get a fucking alchemist jug?
Yes.
Can you like make like ammonia and silver stripping chemicals that I don't really know the scientific names of?
I don't think so, but I could try.
We'll figure out a way to break that later.
Okay.
All right. What did you need help with? Hands? Totally got it.
Yeah. You want to come with me to my workshop?
Sure. And I walk all the way there like this.
Okay. In the workshop, I'm gonna start pulling out all those pieces of armor, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna start talking to, just kind of yammering at you. So you remember Jessox's contraptions when we were what was what?
This is you getting the stuff out.
Oh, okay. You're sound affecting what I'm doing, not getting into shit. I was expecting you to be like Yoda in when he gets the Dagobah, just like fucking with all this shit in the. But
like
anyway, do you remember Jessox's contraptions when we encountered him at Bogseth in the future?
Yeah, the box and the robots and the security system and
the robots. Yeah. Well, I have an idea for something that kind of. No. Hold on.
I like it. That's the problem.
It marries that idea with something that is more arcane in nature, like a summon that Ebenezer would have. And I'm laying all these pieces out, like in the kind of rough shape that they go in, like like on this big giant table I have, like in the shape of a body. It won't be permanent, like one of Jessox machines, but a direct magic thing that I can control and give commands to. I'm working on these little similar to what I showed you with Toylan, and I pull out this handful of little blue racks. Can you help me place these at like bend points and things like that? And I hand you a handful of these little racks.
Absolutely. We've never broken things with hex tech references before. Yeah. Cool. I'll take my goggles that are too big for me that I'm still wearing and like push my hair up in like a crazy poofed up way and start going.
Amazing.
So this will like stay physically here and you can like do a thing to charge it? Right, because you're not conjuring this thing if you're making it physically.
No, it'll travel with us.
Oh, dude. You're gonna make your own Matute.
Vesper, in a sense. But only barely.
Yeah, nothing can quite live up to that.
He certainly
Speaking
won't talk
of Terry,
much.
I meant to plant him. Put him in the ground.
Oh, that would be great.
My ass
shut
is
that thing up.
Earth now.
That's a fat ass, bro.
Oh. Anyway, we take a minute, place these all around. Maybe you do one side and I do the other. And then I have a bigger one. It's like fist sized compared to the rest. This is the last piece.
Wait,
and I will hand it up.
You're gonna put that one
in the chest.
Okay.
A metaphorical heart, so to speak. Yeah. Well, this is the moment of truth, and I'm going to kind of situated up inside the cuirass, and I'm going to. Oh, I need to pull up my Elvish words, because I'm a nerd. Just like we did with Toylan, I'm going to say Yesta, which means begin. And this time there's not quite as much swirly because we've all kind of got it in place, but like these kind of like blue tendrils of energy kind of like spread out in this web that we've placed, and kind of the armor pieces kind of shift and like pull up into it, kind of almost like it was like fixing to itself to a form that's not actually physically there.
Got to pull a fake lever that doesn't exist and Druidcraft a bunch of Frankenstein lightning.
Does Druidcraft do lightning?
Yeah, minor weather effects.
There you go. That's sick. Yeah, and then I suppose it probably just kind of like jerk together and set up. I'm going to call it. I have an Elvish word for it. Armathor. Which means defender.
Armathor. Hello.
It looks very blankly at you. It would I think reciprocate the hand, but like not like do the motion, just kind of like hold the hand out. Kind of
This guy's more socially awkward than me.
I mean, I'm not able to speak, but can reciprocate your hand, I suppose.
Yeah. I like him.
Hopefully he is of aid to us.
Can he carry our stuff?
Anyway. Theoretically. Oh, which actually reminds me, I'm going to pull out the sword and shield, and I'm going to give him to this guy.
Oh my god.
One at a time. Boom. Now he is a force to be reckoned with.
I like it. We could give him a gun. Like straight up.
I don't know that that's a good idea.
How about you?
I've seen that movie before, and it's not.
But in the second one, he's okay.
Didn't consider kickback with this design, and I'm gonna kind of like push him on the shoulder, and it's gonna kind of like wobble a little bit. He's frail.
Me too, brother.
He more frail than you, I promise. But
hey guys, you want to come meet our new friend?
I was gonna walk out with him.
Oh, wait, actually stay there and look impressed.
Yeah, you guys walk out. Who's still around?
Willa's gonna be like, she's gonna like take a big step back, because she was like about to come in after she was told to come in and say hi. But so she's gonna step back and be ready.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you see what was described walking out to you. Any who were there? How do you react?
What does it do?
So hold on, I gotta. This is such a burden I have put on myself. I'm going to say
playing artificer.
That too. Dagra, I'm going to say, and he's going to take the big longsword, and he's going to do just a big arcing slash in the air, and it kind of reverberates, and there's like a little bit of a spark as he does it.
My arm falls off.
So he's a fighter.
Primarily, I have named him Armathor. It means defender, protector. But yes, functionally.
Have you fought him yet?
I have not.
At this point, Kinfeth would walk around the corner, and he'd go, "Hit me."
Hit me as hard as you can.
Are you sure, Kinfith?
I mean, if he's a new member of our team, it's a rule.
It is the right of all that are new to the party.
All right. Let's see. Actually,
I will
mechanically
present
do
myself.
what this guy's hit does. He's gonna walk up to you. I will repeat the command. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Oh no.
All right.
Have we long rested?
No.
No.
Okay, it's fine.
It does 8 force damage to you.
I don't know, Kanor. I think you need to juice it up
Wait.
a little bit.
Does it move me at all?
No. It's just you get hit with a longsword that has a kind of magical effect to it. Like it's magical damage.
I will look to Willa and like, you're stronger.
All right, look. It is an extension of my magical energy. Of course, it's not as powerful as I am.
No,
I can hit you pretty hard, Kinfett.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Calm down. It's something to get in the way of attacks that can't be permanently destroyed.
It is a welcome addition.
Hell yeah.
Well, Vesper, thank you for your help.
Yeah, guys, I totally made this. This is Keith.
Keith, pleasure to meet you.
Keith walks around the corner. He's like, "That's fucking my name. You can't."
It was a joke. I'm working on this. I take out the notebook.
Pull me away from my work
not
just
that
to
one.
come
I'm working
save
on
my
it.
name.
I'm working
This
on
thing
it.
will be Keith 1, and you will be Keith 2.
Wait, I don't. You can't make me Keith. Do I? Don't. I was here first. So this is bullshit.
Sorry,
Anyways,
Keith. It
go
was
back to
just a
work.
joke, everybody. I didn't make this guy. I just put his little gems on. Sorry. I'm drawing photos of us and making poison. Oh, do you guys want to plant Terry? I'm sort of thinking we could like make.
Why would we
like,
do that?
We have our own giant fairy queen. We can make like our own giant magical tree planted in the ground.
We don't have a giant fairy queen anymore.
Well, like, sort of, you know, we gotta have some sort of deity.
Also,
down here.
Isn't Terry your brother's animal companion?
So that's offensive and I think wrong.
That's
mechanically yes, but Matute left Terry to go with Finnan. So right now he's just a fucking master. And the beast is in this room with us.
I was just about to say, is Terry in the room with us right now?
I think you guys are near like your rooms, and he's down like in the arena proper, so probably he's not here.
I would run over to the guardrail overlooking the arena, and I'd shout down, "Terry, are you a tree?"
Do I look like a fucking tree?
I don't think he's a tree, guys, but I'm okay with planting him.
Terry!
Hey, Terry, oh.
Would you like to become the whole planet and extend your roots to all of its ends?
You want me to extend my roots and cover the whole planet?
Yes.
Come hard, yes.
I mean, sure, if you want more of me, I can do that, but you probably don't want that.
I will look to Vesper. We need to plant him immediately.
I mean, we could always, like, unplant him when Matute gets back. I don't know. What if he, like, gets bigger? Or, like, I don't know. Can breathe fire.
Willis gonna say, I'm suddenly on board for this plan to plant Terry.
We could all have our own Terry. That would be a nightmare for Foster. I say to no one in particular.
You'd have to get like a voice changer that's like a chorus of 7 voices. Hey, what is up?
If I get my own Terry, his name will be Larry. Dibs.
You may absolutely plant Terry if that is what you'd like to do.
We should. I will follow Vesper to complete this mission.
Sure. Yeah, you head down. Not too hard. A little hole is dug in the dirt of this arena floor. And he's planted in the same spot that Amethyst was previously standing. Just so that if he does ever grow large one day, he will occupy the same space.
Good. Then I will water him and pray to our shrine.
As you're putting him in there, he's like, "All right. I mean, this is your decision, but also I'm gonna need like a fucking lifetime supply of weed."
Oh, dude, do you see that greenhouse over there?
Yeah, generally in the distance, sure, but
Yeah,
I can't fucking reach that. I'm planted in the dirt.
No, there's like a bunch of dudes chilling in here that are like, I don't know, in a lot of debt or needed work really fast or something. And
Okay, shit, all right.
yeah, that greenhouse, my man. Dude, I used to have a greenhouse with that shit in it, and now, dude, now it's there so big. Whatever you want, anytime.
Hell yeah.
But also,
he's gonna dap you up.
yeah,
How do we pollinate Terry?
we fucking.
Now that is a complicated question. You would probably need another Terry. This one was made magically out of an existing plant and brought to life by Ebenezer. So you would need to find the same type of plant and find a way to bring it to life.
The pot.
New side quest.
Yeah, that's added to the. I'm pinning that side quest.
Yep.
You don't question the pollination of this living plant.
That's not pollination, but
No. But they're living beings now, so it works differently.
Some other kind.
Yeah.
okay.
Magic.
This man is a carnivore with like meat in him.
All right.
He's a weird thing. Like if
He's
you
got,
open
like,
up his
meat on
plant
him?
mouth, he would have like gums in there and shit. So like, yeah, he's got some meat in there.
Yeah, gross. Okay.
Sick. Is there anything else anyone would like to do tonight?
Are we saving what our new stuff is flavored as for next time?
Tomorrow morning, yeah. Right after the
shit.
lunch.
What is that? What are you talking about?
We made new stuff.
You're a new batch.
You're making
You're theater.
Gotcha.
Try. Go ahead, buddy.
Has everybody gone like once or twice since I've been here, or like before then? Or
Everybody who I've asked, except for Finnan, who I'm gonna get to after everybody else.
okay. Willa, I'm gonna have Willa find Luke.
Forgot about that.
Where's Luke at?
He is sitting in the stands by himself.
I'm gonna approach him. Luke, you look like a loser right now.
Okay. Can I help you with something?
Let's go get some pizza. I want to stop somewhere first.
All right, sure. And he'll follow you.
I want to stop at Ebenezer's grave.
Sure.
Where he's laid to rest. And upon us getting there, I'm just gonna look at the site, and Willa's really not sure why she's here. But after having been with the group, she feels like she needs to, at this time, pay some sort of condolences because she didn't care for this man at all before. And obviously she still doesn't know him, but knowing that he traveled with the group and she's traveling with the group now, she just feels the need to be, you know, and that's kind of just like that's her thought process going through her head. So
as
Luke
you're
doesn't say
standing
anything.
there
I don't say
paying
anything.
respects, I think Luke would say, "I don't know if I'm allowed to be here."
Allowed to be here. Don't get into the semantics.
I mean, no, they're not around, so I guess it's fine. But I don't think Maeve would appreciate me being here in particular.
That might be true.
He's gonna kind of sigh for a second and then say something like, "I appreciate how kind you have been, but I don't know if you can be her friend and mine at the same time." As much as I would want her to one day accept me, that's not going to happen anytime soon.
Well, that might be true, but that's a shame. That's a shame.
I didn't personally perform. No, I did. I did. The first part. I didn't kill him. It's not this version of me, but I did, before all this started, poison her people, so. Granted, that was about 20 years ago for me, so life has changed, but I don't think she's going to see it that way.
Well, I don't know if I'll be able to ever fix your guys' relationship. And I'm not necessarily trying to. But I like to think you're my friend. And I like to think I'm Mif's friend.
I think you do like to think that, yeah.
I do think that I've pissed her off. Somehow. And I would just go ask her, but we've never really, like, I don't think we've ever had a full conversation before. So it's a little awkward right now. But I have hope that we'll, break the mold one day.
We can try. Now, I've been hearing about this Tony Tacos place.
Yes, Tony's Tacos is the best.
Tony Tacos Pizza, correct?
Yeah, the pizza.
I've heard it's good. But I also heard that bedrooms might be better.
No, and I'm gonna punch him, and also like kind of forcefully drag him towards Tony's Tacos, and we're gonna enjoy pizza, and it's gonna be the greatest pizza he's ever had.
I like it.
Yeah, so you drag him off towards some pizza and have a good time there.
And then we'll go to bed and I'll long rest.
Okay, eventually.
Eventually.
Zach, did you message me? Did you still want to do that?
I'm gonna pass. I think there's better use of the money.
Cool. In that case, well, actually, first, did anybody else want to do anything else before bed? Cool. I'll do
Yeah.
one more thing before I get to Finnan. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
After we've all gone to bed, I want to sneak back out to the building site. Hopefully, that some people are taking a little bit of a break from, and where the reliquary is going to be. I just want to like palm cut with my sword, my cool sword, and just like make a little blood circle in the dirt. That's all.
Hell yeah.
That's it. Maybe plant a seed in the middle. I have a bunch of different seeds. Plant something.
Incroyable.
That's it.
Azrael, as you get, as you are offered an accommodation, I guess, here and have a bedroom. I think it's probably whatever one Ren previously used. There's the sound of the Fortnite Rift popping behind you, and you see Zarafel standing just outside your door. Hey, is now a good time?
I suppose it's as good as any.
Cool, sick. I recently slept, which I don't usually do that, but I was just like bored, so I took a nap, and I had a dream that I think was a memory. It was a place my dad took me, my goddad, when I was barely old enough to remember on my very first cycle. It is beyond my reach. If it's real, and I hope it is, but I know you're still not entirely raring to go on the getting into the space between spaces, but I think if we get you down doing that and sort of combine our magic in a ritual, we might be able to go farther than I have been able to go. And I know that's kind of asking a lot of you, but would you help me?
I would love to. I think, depending on how strenuous it is, we may have to try tomorrow. It was a long day.
Sure, yeah. You can totally rest first if you want. I'm worried that if it is like super strenuous, you might like want to sleep after that. But yeah, that's totally up to you. I'm not even in a rush. This can happen whenever. If the place exists, it isn't going anywhere. So you just let me know when you're ready. Call out and we can
try. I mean, is there a consequence to failing?
I don't think so, because we're just trying to get you into that space. And remember last time how you were like kind of seeing it, but you weren't there? We just need to get you there. And if we can do that, then we can both do it together, and we can just, find
above the table, I'm fishing to try and see if I can do this without any of my charges and very limited spell slots. Is what I'm getting at. So
gotcha. Yeah, I forgot you didn't have those charges, and you're gonna need them. That is valid. He is going to just kind of go. Actually, based on another vague look at you and your general how you appear, I don't think you actually have the magic capable to do this at the moment. So you should sleep, and I'll come back maybe tomorrow.
Well, I'm a little offended, but I appreciate your concern with my well-being, I guess.
Of course. I mean, if you die, then I have literally no one to help me with this. So
No pressure.
no pressure. No pressure. I will catch you tomorrow. Peace.
Yeah, let's do this again tomorrow. Yep. Bye.
Fucking gone. With that then, let's check in on Finnan. At this point, you've been traveling through most of the day, and you're nearing Andover. And Matut is in the middle of a conversation that he is mostly holding by himself. And he's like, I'm just saying, dude, if I had to choose between having a vagina on my forehead or penises going down my spine like a stegosaurus, I would choose the penises all day. And I don't know why you said vagina on your forehead, but like, that's what I'm doing.
Penisaurus?
Fuck, I can't. I can't do what I want to do.
Oh.
God damn. Okay, well. Ignoring him completely. I turned to Carmen, Lola, and Prim. We're almost there. You see it right over the hill?
Oh, yeah. I'm tired.
Well, it's been a long trip. We've been, it's been, 7, 8, 9 hours? You know, that whole trip?
Yeah. I'm gonna go to grandmama's house and sleep for like 3 weeks.
I mean, that's where we're going. There's no other place we're going. She's gonna have so much food for you, it ain't gonna be funny.
I haven't had grandma's gumbo in so long, and it's the best.
I agree.
You continue your walk, and as the sun is coming to a full set, you finally arrive back in your hometown.
What's it look like?
The people,
is it not?
Yeah, the people don't look like they're magically in a paradise or anything, but you do see like there's more small businesses popping up. You see there's more people like going outside without fear. You see people are just acting more friendly to one another. And you see like new ships coming into port, new trade is coming in. So things are on the up and up for sure.
Okay.
Do you head straight to Ava's house?
We'll go. All right, girls. Let's fastest one to grandma's gets the first cup of gumbo.
Yeah, they all start sprinting. Prim trips on her shoelaces and tumbles into one of the decks, stands up, acts like something happened, and keeps going. And it isn't long before you.
He's like, "Where are you going?"
He's like, "I don't know how to get there." But yeah, he does his best to follow, and you guys eventually make it to Ava's house. They blast through her door without even knocking, and you find her like knitting in a rocking chair in the corner, and she lights up like with pure joy and like starts to tear up upon seeing these kids, but gets down and is like oh, come on, Chaz, come here, and just starts wrapping them all up and like talking to them, sweet talking them, and is just like looks up to you and is just like, where'd you find him, boy?
Well, there was another continent over there called Thonia. We went over to this one place with you know what? It's a very long story, and these girls would be hungry. Got that gumbo up there, whip it up back there, or we gonna have to start?
Well, I always got a pot of gumbo on. I mean, people come by every day. Hold on now. And she gets up to the kitchen, and I mean, you can smell as you walk in here that like she always has something cooking, because like it not only these kids and you, but just like anybody who needs help in the community can come by, and she's like gonna give them a bowl. Yeah, she comes back with like 3 giant bowls, like way too much for any of these kids to eat. And hands them out. It's like, all right, girls, you eat up now. I'm gonna get your rooms ready. And you're gonna have the nice safe night from today until you can no longer live in my house when you are too old. Okay, you are safe now forever. Okay. And she's gonna leave them to their food and go start like preparing some beds and stuff. But she's gonna like beckon for you to come along for a second. And you kind of go up these stairs near the door, and she's like putting stuff together and is like, do you know anything about what these girls went through? Like, what do I need to?
Okay, well, here's the lowdown of all that happened. I found them in, for lack of a better idea, some like gel-like jelly thing that was like sucking the life force out of them, or whatever was explained to me, but not paying attention because trying to do all that. One of my friends, newly acquired friends, I guess, Frem and Lola, have mind altered, so they do not know what had happened. So they are okay. Carmen is the only one that said she needed to live with it. I watched that one. I think she's fine, but she didn't really leave my side while we were walking. So
yeah, I'll need to look out for that girl. I think gonna need a little extra attention.
Yeah, but the other two, the younger two, are all full of energy. Don't know how I got them down here within one piece. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I appreciate more than anything you bringing them back. They're in good hands now. Promise you that.
Yeah. Now I gotta go back, go get the other 3. So, I'm not done.
Well, you never could sit still. Always gotta be doing something. Speaking of doing something, have you talked to Aurora since you come in? I mean,
I haven't been back in I don't know how many days it's been, weeks, whatever. Not got nothing. I just got
you
here.
Came right here.
I just got here.
Well, you have a new address.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And she's gonna write that down and hand it to you on a little piece of paper.
There is also another child here. He is one of my other friends' half brother. I don't. The information is a little fuzzy. I don't know what he is, but he's obnoxious, in my own opinion, and annoying and very obtuse. So, do with that as you will.
Now catches up to the door.
Well, he can have a nice place to stay for the night if you're staying overnight. But
yeah. Well, anything else? How's Xander? Pee-wee?
Well, he's holding in there. I mean, he's actually been catching fish with Jack out on the pier the last couple of days. But
good. Need to do something.
That man also is seeming to do a little bit better. He ain't drunk all the time now. It's like 80% of the time. Like, it's less.
Instead of 100%? Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Well, all right. Hey, you go see your sugar, and then don't forget to say goodbye to me on your way out.
Oh, I can do that for you.
All right, sweet.
Can I take a bowl to go?
Of course. And she'll go down with you and scoop him up. And as you go down, you see Matute is down there with these kids like hanging from him like he's monkey bars, and he's just like unsure what to do with this energy. But yeah, they're all having fun, and yeah, you get that bowl, and you are sent on your way.
Just gonna walk and eat.
It's delicious, some of her best work.
Hell yeah!
And you eventually make it to your new address. It's just a little little ranch style home up on the land part of Andover, on a little hill overlooking the sea. You walk up to the door and give it a knock, and eventually you hear, "Hold on now, I'm coming." The door is open and you see Aurora. How do you interact?
Well, hell there. I'm here for a little bit. Is this the new
hi,
digs?
honey. Well, I'm working on it. Come in. Yeah, take a look around. I mean, I still got things in crates everywhere, but I mean, I'm trying to make it a new home.
Well, it looks great. I didn't expect all that money that I had. Did not know how cheap this place was for that much money.
Well,
Did you add
it
more?
was a little bit, but also it was previously owned by Silas. So, all of those types of buildings went on dirt cheap when he died. So really made it easier to find a nicer place.
Well, won't look a gift horse in the mouth, so I won't complain about that.
It's really a 2-for-1. I mean, that guy's dead, and I have a nice house. So really win-win.
I hear you. So show me around. What do we got here?
Great, yeah. And she starts walking you through and is like, so this is what I think is going to be sort of our parlor. We're going to have a little, nook here with a table, nice place to have some guests and eat. And then here's going to be our little entertainment area here, right? And then this is going to be the master bedroom. And she's just like going through and showing you everything. She's like, the only thing I did set up so far is the bed because I needed a place to sleep.
I mean, that's obvious. Yeah, you don't want to sleep on the floor.
The first spot. So I got that, and I got my clothes here, and that's about it so far. But I mean, I hope by the next time you come back, because you are coming back, that it'll all be ready by then.
I look very forward to seeing all this. Awkward as hell Finnan is because he's trying to figure out what to do. He asked her out and then immediately left.
She's gonna ask, so are you here for the night?
I am. I have one, maybe two other people to go see before I come back. And it's very obvious where to come back to, because it's just such a nice place. I'm gonna want to come back. I have one request. Can we put like a nice little bench up by the cliffside so we can over where we can see the water and everything?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I bet you Jack can find one from the port. I mean, that man is resourceful.
You catch him on a good day when he's not drunk as shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, even when he's drunk as shit, I mean, he can find anything. He'll probably steal it, but he'll find it.
That's very true.
Well, okay. You go see who you need to see. I will be right here when you're done.
All right, I'll be right back.
Who else do you have to see?
I'm gonna go find Jack.
Sure. You find him on the pier. You know that he has a house somewhere, but he is sleeping on the ice at the fishes again, pretty drunk still.
I'm gonna notice him and I'm gonna pull out Niswada's ukulele and just start strumming it. And I'll go, well, hey Jack, I see you sleeping with the fishes again.
And I'm sure it's there good company. Yeah. What's that you got there?
Well, you know how you always tell me about them stories about Niswada and his pirating days and everything?
Oh yeah, the hellish captain of the high seas. I can forget. Yeah.
Let me regale you with my stories of meeting this man. Regale story.
Him?
And then after regaling story, be like, and I have acquired his ukulele from him before he disappeared into whatever portal sucked him up into.
Well, I'll be damned. I mean, that's an incredible trinket to have, a relic, truly. I mean, Is it just a nice ukulele then?
I don't know. I've just been playing it. It doesn't seem to do anything for me, but
Well,
I never didn't try putting any kind of magic or whatever into it.
Music and stories are your magic, so you just need a good instrument.
Apparently, it's not a good instrument then. I've been putting my stories into it.
You mean your bard magic hasn't been working when you use this?
I don't know. DM has it. I've used it.
I don't know if you've been using it, but if you have,
I've used
then
it
sure.
a couple times.
Well, you could use it to cast a spell.
I did use it at one point to. I don't know what I did, but I did something and it was cool. And it made. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Incredible.
It's been like. I feel like I've been drunk and I don't remember half the things I've done.
Damn.
Tell me about it, brother.
I think adrenaline's a hell of a high. Let me tell you.
Yes. I mean, swinging down a rope down the crow's nest and kicking a man's jaw off was one of the best times of my life. Adrenaline really does do wonders. Yeah.
Well, I thought I'd just come and tell you what's been going on, and also to just say thanks for watching out for Pee Wee. You know, him being.
Of course.
himself.
Yeah. He's a good kid. Good kid. Here, one for the road. He's gonna toss a bottle of beer at you, whiff entirely, and it's gonna shatter on a building on the other side of the pier. Well, that's just a waste of good booze, honestly. But you know, the thought was there. You know.
Well, get home, Jack. And you should not sleep out here, even though I know you like the sea and all that.
Right. Stands up and starts stumbling around. He's like, nah. And he walks off towards wherever his house is. Anybody else you have to visit?
I'm going to go to my parents' house.
Okay.
Stand at the doorway and really think about knocking on that door for a good minute and a half or something. Do with that
Do
as
you
you will.
knock?
I don't know. I don't know if Finnan has the courage yet, or if he knows any better.
As you go to maybe knock, as you're maybe considering finally doing it after all that time, you hear your mother's voice, Claudia, yelling some forms of profanity at who you assume must be your father. It sounds like they are arguing again.
Is there like a window I can peek in or anything and see what's going on?
Sure. Yeah, give me a stealth check if you want to not be seen.
My stealth is ass, guys.
You can do it, I believe.
I rolled an 18.
I believe.
I'll probably do it. Yeah. Yeah, you look through and you see your mom like pointing in the face of your dad and like push him on the shoulders, just like furious. Could you give me a sound-based perception check? It's just perception, but in case you have any specific abilities that help with that.
Ears.
A plus 12 would make it 26.
The 26. You are able to make it's muffled through the wall and the windows here, but you're able to make out it sounds like your father has been unfaithful.
The gasp.
She found out and they're getting into it about it.
Fearing my own safety, I leave.
Fair enough. Anybody else then, or heading back to your new digs?
Let me scroll at the thing. No. I go.
Cool. By the time you make it back there, it's a little bit later into the night. The place is lit only by a few candles. And you see Aurora waiting in a sultry pose for you in the bed.
Stop. I would like to skip this cutscene.
Finnan is just be like,
And as you do that, we'll fade to black.
Well, does it happen, Parker?
Make him roll a
I don't know.
d20.
The epitome of
On a
don't know
black
what the fuck's
screen.
going on.
Performance check.
Yep.
We can let Finnan can decide what happened that night at a later time. The next morning comes. We're gonna cut back over to Ashmere. By the time you all wake up, mid morning, everybody's bastions are done. So I would like you all to describe in order here what they look like. So we'll start with Kaelinor. What does your new space look like?
It is
Awesome.
very, it's very awesome. Think of like the library in Harry Potter, where it's like got like way too tall of bookshelves, and the like push little things that you have to get on to like climb up to get to where the higher levels are. And it's like several rows of that, and then off to the side is like a seating area with a fireplace. You can sit and read study materials, and there's a desk over there and stuff.
Hell yeah. Vesper.
Alright, so it's a small, quiet spot on the side. And the reliquary is supposed to be a place to store sacred objects, basically. But I kind of want to do my best shot of recreating the fish pond shrine where I cleaned my dragon sword. So it, in the blood circle path that I made, in these very detailed plans I handed Keith, is like a small circle of water. So it's like a step over, but it's not like big enough that you need like a fucking bridge or anything.
Sure, yeah.
Like at most one of those things that's like for ducks to get out of like the little things, you know?
Sure.
Yeah. And then it's inside of sort of like a space that makes that a little bit more private with places to put things on the wall, like cutouts with little lights over them, you know what I mean? So you can display all of your treasures, kind of. And a little spot to put my sword or things like that. And some tchotchkes in the middle. And I'm going to go in there, and there's a white pot and a black pot for bonsai trees. And I'm going to spend some of the morning doing whatever and planting 2 trees in there.
Hell yeah.
I have a new duty for one of those dragons and a new enemy in the other, perhaps.
Mayhaps. What does Maeve's place look like?
The actual, like, because a reliquary is like a little thing, right? And it's like a thing. Some of them look like a little house. Some of them.
I was picturing like a. Or the gazebos?
They're like
is that what those things called?
Cool. They're like small, right?
Yeah, I think they can be any size. Like I think the Vaticans have one that are like giant cases almost, but yeah, they're typically smaller thing.
I think ours would be pretty small and a chill, like surrounding. Okay, the actual thing, the reliquary itself would be like the cool metal design that most of them are, except it would be making like a tree, like the great tree type shit. And so you still could like store the little things in there. And then the surrounding area would be just a chill room. Like she'd have like a cushion to sit on doing her stuff. And probably like planted up moss and shit, druid shit, you know? But nothing crazy.
Hell yeah. Love that. Planted up.
Moss and literal feces.
Finnan, what does your pub look like? You're not here, but what does it look like?
I'm gonna take this from Cheers. I want it to be like Cheers. The bar's in the middle, and the room is just around it.
Hell yeah, I love that. And there's already some Fey bartender in there working. And what drink do you want to have on tap?
Oh fuck! I just saw it and then I forgot about it because I did other things.
Sprite cranberry?
Coke or Pepsi product.
That's a big...
Nightshade tea.
There we go.
Yeah, Nightshade. There you go.
Wait, hold on. Okay, you have to have Pepsi products because those are the ones that are canon in this world.
Okay.
That's true.
There, you've answered my question. So,
but which of the special drinks do you want?
Okay, I want positive reinforcement.
Aww.
Yep, that
out of context. That
seems
sounds
particularly useful.
Ridiculous.
Drinking a pint of this beverage gives you resistance to necrotic damage for the next 24 hours.
Wait. Can you stack resistance like that? How many drinks do I have to
if you
drink
already
to get
have
immunity?
resistance, you can't have double resistance. But for those who don't have it, it'd be quite useful. Well, fantastic. Kinfath, I don't remember what you even built. What does it look like though?
The meditation chamber.
The meditation chamber, of course. What is that?
How silly of you. So it's a cramped space by definition. So I'm imagining like the size of like a bathroom in a restaurant.
Okay, so like 1.5 IVs with arms up.
I would say 1.5 IVs with arms up, floor to ceiling. 2 IVs with arms out, side to side.
Sure.
It's not that cramped.
It's not
by
big.
definition. You could fit it like at least 4 IVs in there, comfortably.
Yeah, I mean, but like 4 is max capacity, right?
Right.
The max capacity on the bathrooms is 4 IVs.
So it's set up. It's a very inconspicuous door, not particularly ornate. As you walk in, there is a rack of yoga mat along the wall. The goal here being that the meditation is to be intentional. So you would grab a mat from the wall, you'd lay it out in front of you. There would be like an incense sort of burner sort of thing where you light a stick of incense and you stick it into an ashtray of sorts with one kind of brazier for light that is very soft light. And it's a relatively bare room. There's not much besides the incense spot, not much space, not much in it besides the brazier, however you pronounce it. And the whole point is to kind of do away with the worldly things that are happening outside of this room, and it's meant to be a place for you to disconnect.
Hell yeah. Willow, what does your theater look like?
All right, so this theater looks like a dump. It looks like a dump.
It's like a CD off
trashy.
Broadway.
So it's supposed to be like Rent or something like that.
But off the stage is a massive throne.
What?
What?
In the middle of like the crowd, the audience, there's a throne for one person to sit upon, like a queen, so to speak, to sit on and watch a play, which may be absolutely counterintuitive to the Bastion, but that's what it is. And it's an ornate chair. It is beautiful.
I want my money back.
So the theater is garbage, but there's a cool chair for the special guest to be in.
Yep.
All right.
And that special guest is me.
I assumed so. And Azrael, you had an observatory, right? What does that look like?
Observatory and an arcane study.
That's true.
The arcane study is Beaker's books. Another B alliteration somewhere somehow.
Banging.
It's I mean, there's enough light. It's very dark academia coded. As far as like aesthetic, like dark woods, maybe some stained glass in this underground room. Who knows? The observatory, I don't quite know what to do with this, to be honest, because everything in my head says an observatory should have a telescope, and we're underground. So maybe underground.
The telescope has a periscope attachment on the bottom.
Didn't you have an elaborate set of mirrors before to get the sunlight down there?
I would prefer to not have like a mechanical periscope. I'd rather have glass lenses that magnify out or something.
You have a scrying eye inside of a telescope that...
What the fuck do you need, Theo?
I have a flavor for you if you want to accept it.
Blue raspberry.
No.
What you got, dude?
You're repurposing what was originally a sacristy, right?
Yes.
With a bunch of mirrors to allow sun, correct?
Yes.
So as this telescope apparatus moves, it shifts between the mirrors to give you different views of the world.
Yeah, so what I was going for was essentially imagine different size brass rings that gradually get larger the closer you are to the ceiling where the hole would be. And then it's like halo rings kind of getting smaller and smaller as you get down closer to where the person would be. Each of them also has a piece of like bluish tinted glass that's attached to the ring, and the rings rotate, and so you can magnify at different strengths, rotating multiple glasses or less glasses, and then they rotate in that circle, and you would be able to look out from there is what I was going to go. So it's brass, blue glass, otherwise the floral garden left behind.
Hell yeah.
What's it smell like?
Piss?
Flowers.
Press.
Oh.
I was wondering if there was like a specific one left over, or if like the new dark look has added anything.
We'll say roses.
I like that.
Incredible. If anybody has anything they need to assign to their thing, rattle those off and also write them down because I'm not going to remember it.
Write it down. Write it down.
Monster, can you send me a link to the Bastion?
It's pinned in the most recent message in Lands Beyond.
The most recent is Siege of Porcratudo.
In the Lands Beyond chat?
Yeah.
The most recent message is the Siege of Porcratudo?
That's pinned.
No.
What? No, okay, it is pinned, but it is also the most recent message posted in the Lands Beyond chat. You click on that
literally.
thing. Yeah.
So excited for this observatory. There's flavor text in the Bastion stuff that says the observatory can unlock the ability to contact and discover eldritch secrets. And that shit's metal as fuck.
Dad, where was I born?
Eldridge.
Oh.
No, worse. Ohio.
A Rizzler's last slot should be of Ohio.
Nope.
There it is. Level 9, that sounds really cool.
So everybody can go ahead and assign whatever they want to assign. And we will just have that going. And you can message me if you want, but I also trust you guys to keep track of it.
Mine makes a
and you'll have whatever rewards.
But can I just figure out what that charm is later?
Sure.
Cool.
Is it something that you get immediately, or do you have to charge it?
I think I have to wait for it to be crafted.
Sure, yeah, you can yeah, message me the charm once you figure out what you want it to be or whatever.
I'll show up and do a little ceremony, and it'll appear where my sword sits. Is the idea, like in the...
Hell yeah. Finnan, morning in Andover. Regardless of whatever happened last night, y'all are making breakfast in your new kitchen, unpacking things as you make it. And I suppose around this time you're gonna have to get going. So how would you like to interact with her before you leave?
I'm gonna take some stuff out of my inventory and just kind of leave it there. I'm gonna hand her this cloak of protection that I have, and be like, "Here's this. This is something that you remind yourself of me, words are hard when I'm with you, and I think that just means I like you too much." Hands her that. Here's this hand axe. I don't need this. You chop wood, or you can let me wait for me to come back to chop the wood.
I think I'll let you chop the wood. Yeah.
I'm rambling just a smidge over here. It's kind of like I said. It's Please hold. I want to make sure. Mirrored edges. Question. It says a range, but is it for throwing?
Yeah, for throwing. I don't think there's a limit on that. I didn't think that there would be when I made it. Okay. So
I'm gonna do what I think you think I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand her one of these things, and I'm go, okay. So here's the cool thing about these knives right here. I know you want to use it and everything, but I'm gonna hand it to her and be like, okay, go around the corner over there and then look at it.
She does so, and she's like, oh my god, that's incredible.
Look, it's me. You can't hear me or anything, but you can still see one another and everything. So I thought maybe if you wanted to make sure I'm alive and shit, you'd have that and I have the other one, and it could be our own way of communicating.
You just remember to take it out of your pocket once tonight, and we'll say hi.
I can do that. That's not hard to do. I just unless something stupid shit's gonna happen, I can do that for you.
All right. She's gonna give you a little kiss and be like, now you go find those other kids, all right?
I got my leads and everything. I just need to get back to where we came from to go do that. So I'll let you know. We need to learn some hand signals or some shit. Get a book on something and show it to me so I can go get it myself.
All right, I'll learn common sign language for you. Yeah.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, and she wishes you farewell.
I turn to leave, turn back around, come back, pick up, hug, kiss her, drop her, and run off. Embarrass the shit.
Incredible.
Go into grandmama's.
As you get there, she is kind of like holding Matute, not up in the air, but by the scruff of the back of his thing, like ready to deliver him to you as you get there.
I told you he was a pain in the ass.
Oh, he is. I lost her accent, but he's trouble. I'll tell you that. Now, I also made you this. She's gonna hand you like a giant like box of gumbo. She's like, that should make you a whole trip and probably at least one meal once you're back.
I wish you were my real grandmama, but you're my real grandmama. You know.
I know what you mean now. She's gonna give you a big old hug and say, "You stay safe now. You here?
You take care of them girls for me.
We'll
Make sure they don't get into more trouble than they already have."
Oh, I can't promise that, but I will do my best.
All right, and then I'm gonna go and pat each one of their heads.
Incredible, yeah. They all give you a little hug around the leg. They're not very tall. And then Matut is gonna fall in line behind you when you're ready to go.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm gonna pull Carmen over to the side just a smidge. Just be like, all right, Carmen, you're the oldest out of all these three. I need you. I know you didn't do the memory thing and all that, and I need you to just be there for your younger girls, and let me know if anything's going on. You talk to Grandma. She'll talk to me at some point.
Okay.
You need anything?
I'll do my best.
Also,
then.
if you need anything, go find Aurora. Go to the inn. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I like Aurora. She's nice.
I'm gonna marry that. Okay, bye.
Okay, I'll pass. Yeah, you run off and you start your trip back.
I'm gonna look at Terry or Matute and go, I don't want to hear a word out of you.
Jesus.
Like,
I would really like you to roleplay the entire 8-hour walk back. Matute talking anyway.
Do it in real time too.
Yep.
Exactly. I got all night. Please.
Oh, I was planning on leaving.
Alive.
I just want you to continue doing it.
Brother won't be alive by the time we get back.
Okay, but would you rather wear 3 hats at all times or never be able to wear a sock?
I'm gonna start vicious mockery in his head.
Jesus Christ.
Oh God! Oh no! But just the whole time I'm walking along.
Do you guys think Terry still loves me?
No, Terry hates you.
Fantastic. Back in Ash. Who has stuff they want to do in the morning?
Me.
I'm planting trees.
How long are we gonna be here for?
And not sharing.
Just until Fenny gets back.
Then I will do nothing.
Kinfath goes and gambles today. Okay, Ezra, what would you like to do?
I want to find a tailor or a clothier.
Okay. With some dyes, is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, among other things.
Sure.
But mostly the dye.
Yeah, it doesn't take you long to find one. There's many throughout the city. You see, what is this guy's name? Hold on. You see Tin Gun.
Oh, nice.
Just working at his little restaurant, his little tailor shop. And yeah, you walk in, he's like, "Hello, what can I do for you?"
I have this cloak that I would love if you could alter the color.
Well, certainly. Wouldn't be too difficult. What color are you thinking?
Oh, probably. Tell you what, you're the expert. What I'm hoping to do, I need a. Do you sell suits?
Well, of course. What kind of tailor would I be if I didn't sell suits? I make the best suit.
I need an all-black suit. And then I want to have this cloak, if possible, tailored into it.
Into the suit? You don't just want to wear the cloak?
No, I think it looks, and never mind that. Yes.
Well, I can try. You effectively want me to use the threads from this cloak to make a suit.
If it's possible.
Well, I'll try. He takes the stuff from you. He says, "Why? And if it was just the dye, this would be done real cheap. But if you want me to make this into a suit, this is going to cost you about 300 gold pieces."
Let me be sure I'm not misreading this. Could I do what I'm trying to do, Foster, and still attune to the armor I'm wearing? So that the swap can happen?
I think so. As long as you're wearing this under that.
I think that ends up working. Right?
I suppose it'd be bunchy and a little uncomfortable, but I mean, if you can deal with that. It's not like we're gonna roleplay your discomfort.
I can't be uncomfortable in this fantasy world, Foster.
How dare you make me uncomfortable?
Can I have can the black suit have a what if instead of using the threads we just had a black suit but then weaved essentially a cloak onto the back?
Well, sure, but when you just want to wear the cloak with a black suit, you want me to because then you can never wear the suit without the cloak. You're gonna wear the suit with cloak to informal events?
See, this is why I came to you, Tom.
A cloak is a fashion piece. My name's Tim.
Tim. That's it. Modify memory. I didn't call him Tom. Yeah, let's just keep them separate, and then I'll leave the coloration of the cloak up to your professional taste.
Okay, I can do that. You want him to choose the color? Is that what you're saying? I missed the last thing you said.
I did say that, but the more I think about it, it is an all-black suit. It probably only looks good with black. Maybe some like blue or silver weaved into it. I don't know.
Sure, I mean black looks good with anything. Let me say that again.
Obsidian purple?
Black looks good with anything, actually. I mean, you could really make this pop in any color.
Well, that's kind of my color palette, I guess. Blue, silver, black.
All right, we'll do. How about blue along the back side, and then I will dye the inside a silver.
That works.
Fantastic. He will get to work, and so you didn't want it weaved into the suit, then, right?
No.
Okay, this is going to cost you 30 gold pieces.
Oh, easy peasy.
He walks into the back. Tip. Basically fucking like dips this thing in this, it's done almost immediately. It's a little wet when he hands it to you, but he's like, I figured you'd want it quickly, so here it is for you. Just to hang it up somewhere so it doesn't drip on important things.
So your drip doesn't drip.
And the suit.
Well, I've got a whole array of already created suits. I just need to tailor it to your size. Can I take some measurements?
Actually, 1 second.
No.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm trying to, because I have a lot of I may still actually hold on. I didn't think about this. Do I still have? Oh, the black suit from CP1. I don't know where it would be.
In your closet, maybe.
The black suit was the one imbued with the cloak of grace. I can take a bonus action to make it billow dramatically for 1 minute. So yeah, we'll just do a plain an all black suit from this guy. We'll support local business.
Great. He's gonna take some measurements and be like, well, good news. I actually have this incredible one right here, already to your exact sizes.
That's crazy.
He's gonna hand it over to you. Now, this one is a nice one made of some really fantastic fabrics. This one's gonna cost you about 200 gold pieces.
Deal.
Fantastic. A pleasure doing business with
Here's 240, my good man. I appreciate the quick service.
Of course. This has been Project Runway's Tim Gunn at your service. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's all I had on the agenda. I'd head back. I'm chilling.
Great. Anybody else have anything to do here on this day?
I'm gonna go see Jessix about my sword.
Oh, sure. You arrive there. You see Delilah is playing with marbles in the corner. And he is working with some little small robotic thing of his own on his table as you walk in. It looks like a tiny, really shitty version of the Warforged you'll see in about 30 years. But he's like making a model on his desk. He's like, you made it. Well, you were here about your sword, right? Let me one moment. He like takes off a welding mask and like takes his apron off. He's like, you're here for an upgrade then.
Here's the hoping. And I will pull out my sword and extend the blade, set down on the counter, and then I will grab the whatever the thing. I can't remember the name of the creature, but I have its like neck lining or something.
Wow, you found the neck lining of a creature I've never seen before because they don't exist over here. But that's wild.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It's gross. Get it out of my bag.
Great. He's holding this flappy skin. And he's going to like take one of the capacitors that he's now been using to craft things and like touch it, and you see that it is like it reflects the thing off like what is it? There's like static sheets that if you look at in the dark do that, like it spreads out. I don't know if that's a common thing people have seen, but he like touches it and then like it arcs across the skin, and then kind of like stays in there for a second, for like a while before dissipating. He's like, well, that is something I can certainly work with. Do you mind if I take you named this Elvish in a word I don't speak?
Michaela Vongway.
One more time, I'm sorry?
Michaela Vongway.
I'm not gonna get that. All right, I'm gonna take your sword. He gets to work, and along with your help, I'm gonna ask for a check from you.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna call this a Tinker's Tools check. So it'll just be your D20 plus proficiency.
Doesn't use any of my stats?
I think. I'll make this an intelligence roll, so you can add that as well. So you can add plus 10 total.
Sick. I rolled a natural 1.
11.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I have a feature of my workshop that if I have spent time there, I get heroic inspiration. Will you let me use that here? Or am I fucked?
Don't you have a luck coin?
I have the luck ring, but I don't have that attuned anymore.
Oh, word. I'll let you do it.
Sick. You are gracious. That is a math plus 10. That's easy. It is 18.
18. He's going to assist on this, and wow, that's a lot.
Sick.
Yeah, it takes about an hour or two between the two of you, but at the end, he hands you back. I would deem this in English, whatever you said, followed by the word perfected, but I don't know what that is in Elvish.
I don't know if I have a word for perfected, but I'll figure that out. It's the Sword of Storms in common, if you would prefer that.
Great, the Sword of Storms perfected.
Well, that's
and he's gonna hand it to you. And I thought I already had this made as a custom item. I apparently don't, but I will get that to you. It will have some new ability tagged on there.
Adept.
And he's like, wow, what a journey it was upgrading this. I don't think I can make it any better than this.
It's quite the extraordinary thing you've helped me make here. I don't think I could ask for more.
Of course, happy to help. Do let me know if you hear anything about her.
Absolutely, I will.
Much appreciated.
Notify you as soon as I can.
Good luck on your journey. May we. Oh, one last thing. Sorry. He's gonna pull out a clipboard that has like 4 or 5 different like bundles of paper individually like clamped together, and he's like, these are patents for a few things that we have now made together, including a capacitor, that sword, and several other things. I didn't feel entirely right just patenting them myself. It feels like it should be a joint thing. Would you want to sign off on these so your name's on these inventions?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for considering me.
Well, of course, I couldn't have done it without you. I already signed on the top line, so you just sign on the bottom, and as far as the patent office is concerned, they're your invention too.
You better check those docs.
You can do so if you'd like. Yeah, investigation.
Flip through the paperwork real quick. Investigation.
Yeah.
I'm rolling like shit. 15. I have plus 10 on everything you've asked me to roll tonight, and I have not broke 20 but once.
Well, I think with a 15, even then, like you take a second to look through it, and they just look like patents. There's nothing sinister in them. No deals you're signing into. It is literally just making sure that the world knows you made this.
Sure. All right. Well, I happily sign them then.
Cool. And he's gonna go. Well then, business taken care of. Best of luck on your journeys, friend.
Oh, best of luck here. I will. You'll be hearing from me soon.
Much appreciated. Once you make your way back, anybody else have more activities for the day?
Did you land on what upgrading arcane focus would look like? We talked about that at one point, and you said, let's figure it out later.
That gives you a +1 to spellcast abilities, right? Is that what that would do for you?
Right. Arcane focus +1.
I have.
Yeah, I think
one of those.
Yeah, I think his is. I think it just takes some time to do, but you don't even have to do it here. I think if you spend like a couple nights, spending some time upgrading it as your focus, then you could do that.
Could I speed it up by working in my arcane study on it?
Potentially. There are rules to it. Evan, would you mind looking that up for me? That it takes like a certain amount of hours.
Gotcha.
I'll send it to you, Zig.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, is that an option for the day? Actually,
Yeah, it's
I can get a charm after spending a long rest in my bastion. Can I just spend the day doing the things that I was talking about and going through ceremonious things?
Sure, yeah.
I'll be reaching
Yeah,
out
to
in
get
my
your charm.
head the whole time. But yeah.
so it's for an uncommon item, which the Arcane Grimoire +1 is like the base upgraded Arcane Focus. It's 10 days time, and technically it's supposed to be like 10 like shifts, like working days. But Foster has let me exchange that into hours and work on it in chunks. So I just like it's instead of 10 days of time, it's 80 hours, and whenever I am devoting time to that, I'm like, hey Foster, how much time do I have to do this? And he tells me. I've been doing that. I also enchanted my revolver that same way.
Okay. Can I reasonably devote 8 hours to this today?
Yeah, I think it takes about that time before Fennon arrives back.
Okay, I'll mark it down.
Nice thing is, as elves, we get a bonus 4 hours every time we fucking rest. That's where most of my enchanting time has come from. That and the boat ride.
Then if nobody else has any work to be done, Fennon finally arrives in the evening, yes?
I don't have any work, but I wanted to find Maeve.
Cool.
Can we?
Where
Can we do that? Can I do
where's
that?
May found?
Still check.
Well, when is this? This is like at night, right before.
It's in the morning. It's in the morning.
Should be
right, Foster?
Sure.
Okay, should be probably checking out her new room, fucking around with the staff.
Cool. We'll knock on your door.
Hello.
What's up, Maeve?
Hi, Willa.
Hey, I am writing a script for a play, and I was wondering if you had any thoughts on like an idea, or maybe like a it could be like a history thing where we retell a cool fight we had or something. Not you and me. Not that we fought, but like the team fighting bad guys.
Right. So wait, what do you want me to do?
Just if do you just have any ideas? Like
I'm writing a script, but I have not started yet. What do you want it to be about?
I think a fight sounds cool. I don't know, man. I'd have to think about it.
Okay, cool, but a fight, but like it should be like an epic.
That could be a good idea. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. Thanks. Thank you. I have another thing I'd like to ask. And it's pretty direct.
Okay.
As long as I try to be friends with Luther, are you not going to be friends with me?
With Luther?
I'm Luke. Sorry. Whatever spell that is to make her think that I said Luke.
Luther. Well, I don't know, Willa. I mean, I've seen a lot more of that guy's like old self do bad things. It's fucked me over a lot. It's not exactly itching to get to know him.
Okay, and I'm not really asking you to get to know him, but like, are we gonna be cool?
We, as in you and I?
Yeah, like,
or you and Lou?
No, you and me.
I mean, are we? I mean, like, yeah, I don't hold it against you that you're friends with him. That's fine. I mean, if I'm gonna hold anything against you, it's gonna be how you told everyone that like secret I told you.
Which, the one about
Yeah,
you.
one. Yeah. So it'd be friends with Luke. I don't really care. It's fine. Anyway.
Do you want to talk about what I did? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I didn't. I
It's
didn't.
right.
I didn't really know that.
I mean, good.
I didn't really know that. Everybody else didn't know. So maybe I was out of place, but uh, but nothing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And she'll kind of like stand there really awkwardly as if she hasn't apologized for anything in her life before.
Yeah, it's all right, and it's okay. I mean, like, I don't really want to tell you anything else. I mean, is that not fair?
I'd hope that maybe we can mend this enough that you could one day.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Well, I'll leave you alone. Good talk. I mean, it was nice talking to you, Maeve. Really.
Okay.
Okay. Have a good morning.
Yeah, probably see it like. Okay, yeah. Have a good night. Well.
Okay.
Morning.
Cool.
Yeah. Close the door.
I was gonna like stand at your door really awkwardly for like 2 minutes and then walk away, feeling a little wigged out by what just happened, but also feeling pretty positive about the relationship.
Okay.
This time, Fidden, you arrive back at the Bastion. It is the late evening of the second day. You have a bar now. How do you interact with anybody as you arrive?
I'm just gonna walk and go, well, hello, everybody. I'm back. I brought this monstrosity of a brother with me back.
Jesus.
I kind of tortured him on the way back. He was bothering me, so yeah.
Oh, I mean, I just wanted to know if you would rather wrangle a 4-legged octopus or an 8-legged poodle, and you just wouldn't answer. Instead, you made me sad.
8-legged poodle all day. You hear from the top of the arena.
Thank you, Kinta. Appreciate that. I disagree, but I appreciate it.
Well, anything new happened while I was gone? Yeah. What's this giant throne-looking trash stage look like? What is this?
That's my chair.
I didn't give it that name.
It says it on the back.
That's my bad. I thought that's what it was for, so I etched it in there. That's my. Sorry about that.
Change it.
It'll take 7 more days.
What do you mean change it?
Scratch it out.
I'm sorry. I actually have another job to go to, so you're gonna have to. All right, bye.
That's our theater. The cool plays will go on there, and that's all you need to know.
Ah,
Please.
well, okay then.
Willow's
Anything
gonna
else?
go over to the chair and start scratching out what was written and write Willow's chair instead.
Great.
Willow's.
Don't let me
chair.
do that to you. Just say no.
Oh,
Know
no,
what
I mean, I made it canon, so
True, it's all his fault.
yeah.
Very nice.
Great. Well, everybody can long rest again if you'd like.
Oh, I forgot to do that. Holy shit.
I actually forgot to do that as well.
I'm gonna make good berries for everybody. I didn't need the long rest because I'm basically the fucking shit.
I'm gonna wait till the next day to ask my
If we
question.
long rest in our rooms, Ryan, we get a cool thing. By the way, I'm gonna long rest in my new room.
I guess I could do that. Should I
Probably
be doing anything
should,
in the
right?
meantime? I don't know. Smoking dope with Terry, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In the middle of the whole thing.
Yeah. Just like laying back on a rock underneath Terry as a tree, even though he's like 2 feet tall. And like my
Oh, yeah.
name sucks, bro.
Yes, Ivy.
If we're gonna long rest, I want to do that thing that I'm not gonna explain to people until it happens in combat, and try it out in her room and see if I'm feeling the vibes.
Yeah.
I hate
absolutely.
I want to know
so
what it is.
vague and I
You
hated it.
suck.
Oh, you're not in the room, dog.
You do so, and could I get a wisdom save?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, plus 10. 14.
Kind of rolling poorly as a
She
group.
rolled a 4.
With
Dude, it's the
with a
thing sucks.
Plus 10.
with a 14, that is a failure on the effect. It does not mean you're not going to get information, though.
Okay.
It means something maybe worse.
Oh.
You
No.
you once again see your eyes elsewhere.
Mhm.
You see your own leg, well, not your own leg, but this person's leg, who you assume is Morgan, crossed in front of you, up on the chair, your knee up, sitting there, and you can see a knife in hand being sharpened. He seems to be in some sort of like hellish study or lounge. He's in this room alone by himself. And then you hear him say, "You shouldn't be here."
I was gonna try to talk to him too. I will try to talk. I'll say, Morgan?
Maeve.
So you're still you, but you work for her now?
Could you give me an insight check?
Yeah. Oh, 13.
With a 13, you get a vague very distant feeling of another thought attempting to form that fizzles. You're not sure what that was going to be, but you can feel it intruding.
Mine or like him? Like it's in the.
It's you think it's his.
Okay.
But he says in response, "I do. But it's not just me. You're gonna want to look out up there."
For who?
For all the rest of them. I gotta go, man. See you another time. And you feel yourself pushed out from him. You land back in your room, and I think that is where we're gonna end this week.
Fuck. I hate this
It's
game.
cool.
Spooky.
Before talkback, I would like to do the next session on the 9th, if that is at all possible.
That is my birthday.
I am aware that is your birthday. That's kind of why. Your wife texted me and wants you to play on your birthday.
Oh, okay.
Please take him from me.
Well, see, it's funny because I was literally like, you said that, and I was like, oh fuck, Danny's gonna want to do something that day. That sucks. So there we go. Problem solved. Cool. I guess I'm free.
No
You ask
excuses,
Danny if I'm
bitch.
free to. I mean, if that's the plan, they can figure out how to make it happen. I'm sure.
I can
Yep.
do the 9th.
Cool. Getting thumbs up from people.
I guess. I'll hang out with Evan on his
Thing that I'm
birthday.
not thinking of.
Zach, you good for the 9th?
I'm trying to look.
How about no?
The only fucking thing on my calendar is Evan Schaefer's birthday. I can't, guys. I'm sorry.
Damn.
There's something there. Yeah. I should be fine.
Cool.
Should be fine.
That will be our time then.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna make Evan wear the wig, right?
I was no, I can't say that, but I'll say this for you, Theo. I especially need you to be there. It's gonna be for you.
Ooh.
The next session's gonna be to have some stuff for you in store.
And
Well,
It's been a
I'm not
mighty long
coming.
time since there's been something for me.
Hell yeah.
You just pissed away 300 gold. What do you mean?
Yeah, what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I get that every 3 days. You know. And it was actually 350 gold. Thank you very much. I kept 10 for myself.
Hell yeah.
Semantics.
Okay,
The-
I'm gonna go